Hi guys, pre-show time. Pre-show time. Everybody get signed in. I'm gonna get everybody invited. And I'm gonna stuff my face. Alright, how was your week? Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Give me that cheekbone. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna go with powder. I still don't know what happened. Nobody knows. They just found him like that. I freaked out because I heard about Susu and I was like, with the way this world is working, you never know one could happen. Yo, you ever try to eat a Popeye's biscuit with nothing to drink? You like my chair?
Huh?
You like my chair?
It's alright.
When you get a day and you're free, I'll put it on the board. I'm inviting everybody now. Waiting for Kevin.
What's a good day for you to do that? Where you have to? Do you think you'll have the time? Like Saturday?
Definitely not the weekend. They have to be there. We got a few minutes till showtime. And so just enjoy the pre-show. Last show's wrapping up with some good music. So I'm going to start inviting. I send personal invites because I'm smooth like that. So give me a second. I'm going to get everybody invited. And I'm going to make sure with him. Yeah.
Oh, that's the G mix.
How much time is on that? 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You look all extra Puerto Rico there.
Minute 50 remaining. Yeah, 53. 153 remaining.
Yo, we sign out every other week.
She's like burning that shit. That's it.
She didn't want that because it's too much on her own. So, we just keep the hour with her. I think after talking to her, that would be such a smooth addition. It just felt right. Yeah, just so cool. Yeah. I think it'd be great.
Shoot everybody that's in, shoot everybody that's sports. Second, look at the movies on my end. I'll be took over.
Getting everybody invited.
I'm completely free. That's how I'm living. I'm officially a Puerto Rican. No goddamn my life. Plant-based, straight rice and beans.
With what?
That's good. No. So I'm sorry about the support. In my life. Definitely fish.
Right.
Like saltwater fish.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Google nuclear
You'll see. But you know what? I'm glad I wasn't here for that because I am a baby's mama. You'd probably call it earful for me.
What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Shout out to everybody there. They're like, yo,
why you always Facebook hacking?
that dude is crazy, and you damn right I'm crazy. Hijacker. I'm OJ Simpson. Steal my memorabilia right in my trunk. Free OJ. That's my dude.
He's free now. He got off today.
About time.
He's on parole.
Chill. OJ on parole. OJ. He on parole.
Kevin, you late. Joanna, what's
freedom.
up? Joanna,
Freedom.
did you hear that tonight's event got canceled?
True freedom is choice.
Tonight's
No
event got
freedom
canceled.
is restriction. That's just the way it is. Speaking of restriction, why did Rob Kardashian not restrict himself from messing with Black China? See, people, if you got somebody close to you and you see what they going through with that person, first of all, don't be a D-bag and then go with that person, right? That's lame. But you seen a dude have all this problem with this chick, and here you go take on all this same, and inherit all the same problem. Come on, Elvie.
Love is blind. And it'll take over your mind.
And your wallet.
Yo,
funniest thing in the world, and I would date her, but he wasn't thinking about none of that. He was looking at her like a piece of whatever, and he was thinking, hey, I can be with her. She loves me for who I am, because he was clearly in a bad position. He was very vulnerable.
He's always been in a bad position.
Yeah, he was
not his wallet.
Nah, but he was very vulnerable, and she did good at acting and pretending to be what she's not, you know, and she played him. And you know what? I see it every day. It's nothing new. There's guys that do it and there's women that do it. Unfortunately, it's a sad world that we live in. It's very rare that you could, when you find somebody that's real and you be like, yo, I'm on the same level, we connect. This person, you know, like playing no games, then that's when you fight them. And that's what kind of world we live in, where you gotta immediately, you know, settle down with that kind of person because you're scared you'll never find it again.
I was finally convinced.
We have just a few more minutes
that
till time, you guys.
Fluoride in the water is even in Beverly Hills. Because I was like,
that water that you're drinking?
Probably.
James, I might take you up on that.
Wasn't it just water I had on my car waiting for me? Fluoride never tastes so good. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm thinking, like, maybe he was like, you know what, dude? Since you messed with my sister, I'm straight going for your baby mama. I don't know what the angle was. Or is that really a Hollywood thing? Is there really, like, no boundary? You know what I mean? Like, oh, yo, you just finished with so-and-so? I'm going with her.
Did you see Tyga? And he was on the Breakfast Club, and he said that he warned what kind of chick she was. And he told him, look, this is the kind of chick she is, this is what she up to, and he just didn't care. Yeah. You know, there's some guys or even girls that think they can change someone, and unfortunately, some people are stuck in their ways and you cannot. Yeah. You know, they have been going, from what they showed in the media, they have been going through some things. So, I mean, I don't care, bro. It don't make a difference to me. There's more important things to worry about.
Absolutely.
I still don't know what Victoria's secret is. Like,
I heard it was a guy. The secret is that
I still don't know how
Victoria's a victor.
I don't know how to get to Sesame Street. So, you know,
what? You gotta make a left on Albuquerque, stupid.
There's more things in this world to worry about than like China and I don't even remember his name.
The Kardashian guy, right? Yeah, that guy.
Anybody with a K, I don't know about you, bro.
Well, it just struck me as odd when I came across it when it said Tyga warned him. I'm saying to myself, y'all really had that conversation? like, yo, okay, so you're gonna be with my baby mama, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy in that world.
I don't even think maybe you just look at somebody and be like, all right, clearly you're serious about this. You're already into it, so I'm gonna just look out for you, man to man, or woman to woman, depending on who you're dealing with. And they're gonna call that person out on their bluff and be like, look, this is the kind of person this person really is. I'm letting you know right now, just in case you go through something, I can say I told you so.
You know what, LB on the boards? That's cheating. So clearly it's nothing but a G thing, right?
It's nothing.
So you know what? Why don't we do that? Rob Kardashian, this song is for you. It's nothing but a G thing, baby. Right here on Check the Round, LB on the boards, your boy GP.
Hey guys, on the way home, I'll be with you guys. All right, Jen, no worries.
Of course, the bottom end of them are like, what? I know I'm gonna say something like it. And at the same time, wait a minute. I am not responsible for that. You just said hold.
Oh, that's okay.
All right, guys. Hi, Jacob.
What up? Make sure you share. I appreciate it too. Somebody gonna have something on it up there. Some of y'all be scared, postponing. Like, man, get your shit together. Chill, I wanna wait until I'm in the next movie.
I ain't eating Reese's Pieces.
Get your ass on here now and then get your movie. Okay, we all get on the Facebook.com/OC Also go to Facebook.com, check the Ron WHM that's at the end. So one word, Facebook.com.
Don't bring it here.
Just like that.
Oh, that thing is
Like the
that's
page,
on
appreciate the support.
That's not my
And,
song, right?
yeah, man, hit me up on Twitter at GTMC. Got SoundCloud, we got some music. You go there at GTMC. Reverb Nation at GTMC. Instagram is G to the Q, G number 2, G-A-Q. And if y'all got PS4, hit me up. That's also G to the Q. G, the number 2, G-A-Q. It's all good. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, snap, we got a picture with Charlie Wilson. Cat with Charlie Wilson. Slip in.
What was last week? Thursday 13th? Yeah.
Long Beach. That's not like a captain in it. How much time we got left?
Hi, Jojo. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. That baby is so stinking cute. Congratulations.
Please, I'll keep looking.
Okay. You can't find it?
Oh, I haven't really got a chance to
Oh, okay, no worries.
Chip, 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 chip. Salute, salute. Man, that was none but a G thing. That's a super classic. Belongs in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame, the Fire Tracks. Salute to the girl in the video that got the bikini top pulled off and chicks, I believe, Warren G all around her. I don't know if LB on the board ever saw that video, but
Of course I did.
it's all good. My bad.
Not that I was watching a girl getting chased around like that.
You focused on the bikini and you were stuck there. I get you.
I was not, but okay.
Why not? Like, that was the best ever.
Literally.
What's
We know what you were into.
Absolutely. I paused it right on that scene.
Wow.
Good look, bro.
Shout out to the
Lost
DVR.
here?
Shout out to DVR. I'm talking about when this video first came out, DVR. I love LB on the boards, yo. She is so
You be getting
young.
so tight.
She's so young and
No,
old
you
at the
get-
same time.
You get so tight. Every time your whole face so expression.
Because you slightly catch me. I'm like, war, what? Listen, yo, Orlando Worldwide, I am probably one of the best people to play a prank on. Because
Yeah.
I don't really get mad on that, but my expressions, I'm pretty sure they're pretty classic. You know what I'm saying? Like this next one that I really want to get into. You know why? Because I'm from Jersey, and they rep Jersey, and they naughty. But naughty by what? They naughty by nature. So if y'all from Orlando and you don't know this song, I don't know what to tell you. Because everybody and their mother that is a little bit older than LB should know this song. This is Hip Hop Parade. Check them out. WJHM. And LB don't know this. Sure. Hey! Ho! Hey! Hey!
Andrea's there, Martha, Carrie Dad, Sammy. Good Lord.
Shout out to Trey.
Yo, what's up? It's almost time.
Almost time, guys.
Good, man.
Yo, my bad. Come on. What's up, man? What's going on with the storm? It's most likely not natural, but listen to your co-host. She'll put you on to the night.
That's all I need to know about the weather. The hurricanes.
You know, we were talking about the last time. how they-
There's hail coming.
What?
Andrew said there's hail coming. He said over by Tanya and Stanley Party Commission for most people on the blue, which is getting the wind chill so hard. So that's why we were like, okay, that's where we would be going.
Oh,
You said it was 60-mile-an-hour winds at the airport.
Shut up, really?
said, oh,
Is it all right?
I want to see the person confident on that flight. You know what I'm saying?
You don't put this thing on the ground. Right.
This is what I say. You want to get my seat now?
Exactly.
This is when you're not like, nah, we're not worried about the seats now. Y'all gonna stay on this flight and die.
What? I'm done with now.
I can say my last thing that we can just end it on the song, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Wait, what? Which one do you want? Intergalactic or regular? So yeah, you got a minute, 30 seconds. You sign off. Let's play the song. And you go for the next time.
Oh shit, nigga. You're talking about that shit gonna rain for the next year. This shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, yo. You want Vibez?
Alright, Rita, I'm gonna put it back in Dropbox. That'll get you right. That's all I'm gonna put.
Horrible. No, all of that. Get out of there. No.
I want to drive it out.
Listen, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm kind of like the dick. I love.
You see all of that?
Oh my gosh, those that one I was going. Why? Like that.
Rita, it has to be in the Dropbox already. Because I have it here, but it's not letting me transfer, which means I already sent it. It says it file already exists.
If you go to Dropbox,
I'll send it again.
Cheers, salute. That was a fire classic joint. Hip hop parade, naughty by nature. People, it's always a pleasure. It's been another exclusive episode with my girl Elvie on the boards. Healthy debates, a lot of eye-opening discussions. Some not so eye-opening, but enlightening with.
And wallet opening.
And yeah, and it's going to be closing in October. Happy birthday to me when it comes, because it's actually going to be a birthday present. That's right. Sorry to you, no more cigarette money. But anyway, people, check me out on Facebook.com/the Embassy. Please go to Facebook.com/check the rhyme, WJ Channel 1 and 2 Jams. Holla at your boys at SoundCloud, while we still have one.
SoundCloud should be good now.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't know. It has been 50 days since the last show now.
I don't know. I thought Chance the Rapper was looking out for them.
Oh, he did? He got a chance. Good luck, bro. What a chance.
Because SoundCloud's not going nowhere.
What a chance. That's what I'm talking about. Well, it better not, because I got a whole album's worth. So check it out at GQ The Embassy. You can go to Reverb Nation at GQ The Embassy. No, I really got an album's worth of material on there. Real talk. Also, Twitter at GQ The Embassy. And if you really want that work, on it. PlayStation at G2W. Chill. It's been another great episode. Check the rhyme. Check me out next week, where we'll be talking about all type of crazy stuff. But we're going to sign on with one last song before I go. Classic group by the name of, I hope you know it, Beastie Boys, Intergalactic. Right here on Check the Rhyme, WJHM 102J. I'll see you next week. Chill. Help me on the boys.
Let's go, guys. You stop it, Jay and Mark. Y'all cut it out. Y'all can come next week.
Who said that?
Mark, talking about the one time, or Jay, one time they were going to come out to the event. They got canceled. Don't play games.
Yeah,
Can he go and then do the song? I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Okay, let's get in here. Get set up, you guys. Sorry.
Oh man, you know what? That helped me out. Because I would have had to make the walk back, the walk of shame.
Intergalactic. Alright, guys. Going. Get it going, guys. Let's get it going.
Alright, it's definitely there now.
Thank you, honey bunch.
Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. It's all we promise we really do get along.
Right, now I'm gonna have to pay it.
Where's that glitter?
And you will lie in October.
It's probably
Oh, it's like, if you look on this, it's just like shining off of that, and that's all you see. We need to kill that. We need to kill that. Or like redirect it. Probably more towards you might help. Oriana.
Somebody outside.
Yeah, Oriana.
Oh, all right.
Oh, it's Level Up Thursday, you guys. Oriana's gonna be in the house.
Be safe out there, Mom.
Bye. Huh? Yeah, can we? Hey, baby doll.
How are you? The same way we did last week.
And you too. I think since me and the wife are on here, she will put J and I will put M after what we type. Okay, cool. Because y'all be confusing the mess out of me.
Mr. Lee's gonna be
I'm
on.
gonna spank him.
Mr. Lee's gonna be on.
Yeah, they're both on. I think.
Hey, wait. You remember the order of the sleepers? I didn't think them last time. Do you remember which one was good tomorrow?
You know we gotta pay the light bill.
I only told them to you 3 times.
I know, I wrote it down, but then I think I threw the paper away.
Back in 3 minutes of this.
Did you get all 8 of the other ones?
Yeah, I didn't give them to her yet.
You know it.
I'm not ready to use those yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have more. But they're for different things.
Music heard in the streets. Please submit your music to indiejams@yahoo.com and make sure to add Indie Jams on all social media platforms. Thanks for listening in to Orlando's only station and your indie music. WJHM, 102 Jams.
I'm still trying to put my topics together. I'm driving crazy because he's OCD and I should have had my plan done on Monday. And told you my head hasn't been here, so I have not. I'm in a good headspace this week. We've lost too many people over the last 2 months.
How about your commercial?
Check the box every Thursday from 6 to 7.
Yep.
And I'm
Although
bringing
we'll be
classic
starting
rock
with
to
him.
Orlando. I'm also going to spill on y'all and have some of my legendary friends call in and give y'all the scoop on how it went down. What's
I'm
going
gonna
on
guess
now.
that it's
So tell a
number
friend
2.
to tell a friend
All right.
to check the bomb every
Yeah,
Thursday
probably.
from 6 to
I don't
7 p.m. with me, Teach You the Embassy on Orlando's true number 1 for hip hop and
Eric
R&B.
in the house.
WJHM,
Eric in the
102
house.
Jams.com.
Sister?
Yep.
It's about
Alright, play for me.
You better get it right.
The following show and its content are the responsibility of the show producers and participants, and not those of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
There it is.
Yes! I wasn't that late.
Oh, no.
Alright, so let me write it down. This number. I'm gonna change the name. Do you have one of those for me? I need to see.
Yeah.
I can just use it real quick. I just need to check the second hours. I know I have all the music already.
So, what time does the second, what time do we get it on the air? 11 after? Okay, so then we talk from 4 to 6, and then we do 2 more songs. Okay, so then Oriana comes in at probably, what's that? 11.
Probably because that's at 25 or
We'll do it at 25.
30.
No, I don't want her to wait that long because I want her to have the half of the hour. She has to have at least, I want to give her at least between 30 and 45 minutes. Okay. Okay. Do you have your show sheet? Let me see really quick.
So sweet sister. And the other ones you said are just music in and out, right?
Yeah, interchangingly. Just between, one is for when we go to commercials.
I'm gonna get sleep during
Yeah.
going out of the commercial.
Yeah.
And then I'm used to after songs,
Yeah.
before songs.
Oh yeah, the release party.
Oh my God, are they really doing that? Oh, just since it got put on probation or parole today. That's awesome. I didn't catch that.
That's like wow.
Hosted by R. Kelly and Usher.
Oh no, it's supposed to be hosted by Jay-Z and Usher, because Jay-Z got that song. That's so funny. You guys, it is Level Up Thursday. Oriana is in the building. She's about to go on the air. So, how do you feel this week? Do you want to? Do you think you don't need me as much, or do you still want me to sit here with you and just kind of co-host? What's your vision? What do you think? Okay. Okay, cool.
She's like, yeah.
Oh my goodness. You're good. No, you're good. All right. I'm excited tonight for you guys. All right. Oh yeah, Mark, that's so funny. Yeah, R.I.P. Chester. Yeah. So the guy from Lincoln Park killed himself this morning. He hung himself. You guys.
Does anybody know why he did it?
So according to what I read, TMZ, apparently he's in the middle of a nasty divorce, and his wife is using the kids like against him. And then his best friend just recently died and killed himself, and so it was just too much. At least that's what they're saying. It's just sad. People go through a lot. I just feel like the last couple of months for me especially have been filled with so much death. I lost another really good friend a couple days ago, one of my chef friends, first friend I ever made in Orlando. He was also my coach for when I was on MasterChef. Poor guy ate the same meal every night for 5 weeks because I was practicing.
That nigga say nice.
And but it was amazing. He was an awesome coach. He was just an awesome coach. So, and he was an amazing friend. We were friends for almost 13 years, 12, 13 years. So,
Right now,
his
so
name was
there's no
Freddie.
problems with the music, right? At all?
No, you're good. His name was Freddie. So, and then my cousin died a couple weeks ago, and then you guys know I did the dedication show with Jason, which was another friend of mine that I'd had for 25 years. So it's just been a really crappy couple of months. But yeah, anyways, OJ's having a release party at R. Kelly's house with guest appearances from Usher. They just came and showed us the flyer. That's hilarious. That's what the studio director was showing us. Mark said he also struggled with drugs and alcohol, the guy from Lincoln Park. Eric, your sister said it's complete Jesus.
What's crazy is I knew the group. I didn't know, yeah, I didn't know any individual artist names.
Shut up, Jacob. You start too early. You said the Illuminati did it. Hey, Tim, welcome to the show. I just finished talking about Freddie.
Make sure you hit the share button.
Sharing and sharing,
Let's go ahead and get it started right now. You got it to my brother?
Freak in the morning, a freak in the evening. Alright. Always. Kevin's family's always in the house. They always represent.
Showing that love.
Always. Let's do something about this. About like them for real. We need to see the glare?
Right. What's that?
No, it's sitting on the towel. You can adjust it.
It's two.
So, but that one's not on. You'll see.
You're taller than I am. Why don't you go?
Who's tall? Man, I wish I was taller. I'd just step right on your shoulder. Just kidding. No. I already knew what that was. He's about to ask somebody else to do it. Don't do it.
And now, can we do something about that light?
She can't reach it.
Well, my man is right
I've got
You're so
Well,
you know, I can't.
Oh, good. Just turn it off.
You can touch
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've been there.
That's a good thing that I had some criminal. I burned myself. Oh
my goodness, you guys. That was a lot of light. It is. It's so much better. It's killing me.
With a prayer on the side of it. You know, we had a bag of popcorn. This is no lie. They had a hymnal on the side of the bag. I'm like, dude, if you got a bag of anything,
oh my God,
weed, popcorn,
you're starting already, Jay.
And it has a prayer on the side of it.
That's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah.
2 to 3.
Yeah, so we're getting the shit.
1 to the 2 to the 2 to the 3. Are you guys being serious? Or you're being funny? I need to know because we did have that problem before. What? They're saying they can't see Kevin now. Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. Oh, thank you, Erica.
What?
Erica said she could see just fine.
That's good. Okay.
See. Come on, Puerto Rican.
I'm wearing my Throwback Vibez shirt again, not because of recycling clothes. I do have a whole different outfit. Our event kickoff was supposed to be tonight, and we were going to wear a throwback shirt. I thought Kevin was going to come in his throwback shirt, but he got noticed after I did, so he was able to change nice. So
hit the share button.
I will be in my throwback shirt next week too. And please click the share button. Nobody's clicked the share yet. Can you guys click share, please? Jacob, I'm still waiting on my not guilty check that we were all supposed to get when we celebrated his not guilty. So yeah, where's that at? Of course I washed it, filthy McNasty. I'm not gonna wear a shirt again and not wash it. Don't I smoke it, Kevin?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the side I got up. My makeup is like super on point today, though.
Super on fleek. I'm sorry, I can't see you. There's like a shadow. There's a shadow right there, and I can't see you.
My unique foundation is flawless. Yes. I'm being silly. Yeah. No. Yeah, kind of. I don't know. You gotta order a shirt, Mr. Martinez. It was not under the rain, Jacob. Tide and Febreze, but not the Febreze with Febreze, the Downy Febreze or something like that. I don't know.
I'm gonna try out the first sweet one that I did. And I'm gonna see if that works for going into your topping segment.
Okay.
So I don't know which one it is. It's only gonna be one or
Jacob. Rainwater smells
try to
good.
figure out which one it is. I'll label all of them.
Okay. It's
All right.
all good.
Monitor needs to 20 seconds.
It's really cold right here.
Keep it. You can keep it.
All right.
And it's Throwback Vibez time, people. Welcome back. It is Thirsty Thursday. It is Throwback Vibez Thursday.
Oh my God, I've been waiting all week for this.
I know. Did this week felt extra long or no? Because it felt extra long.
Well, it's been a really long week for me.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah, it's been a really long couple of months. I need it to be done. I'm over it. I'm over it. But it is Throwback Thursday, and it is Level Up Thursday as well. Oriana from OC Designz is in the house with her Level Up segment, which will be coming at you shortly.
fam.
Yep. So get ready, peeps. Get ready. She's gonna oh my God, she's gonna be spilling all kinds of knowledge, talking about branding. So all you small business owners and entrepreneurs out there who tune in specifically for this section, you need to make sure you have a pen and paper and you're ready with your questions, so that she can talk to you.
Make sure, like the old school, a number 2 pencil with an eraser. Okay, you know what I mean.
Take notes.
Take notes. Plenty of paper. You know what I mean.
Oh,
Get some
my
paper
goodness.
clips, highlighters.
Please. I'm just saying. And as you guys know, we say this each and every week. We are here each and every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. We are your only live interactive show on the radio where you can talk to us live on Facebook. You don't have to be caller number anything because all of your comments are read, and by us and everybody else, we respond to everything. And even though we start out with our own set of topics, we go where you guys take us. We love it.
I can tell you these topics that we have, at least for the second hour, are stupid meaty.
He's saying that because he's super
Stupid
OCD and I didn't turn in my production sheet. I still haven't done it. I'm actually writing it over time.
Yeah, see, you know what I mean? That's not being prepared. Okay, Kevin is prepared,
Listen,
as always.
I've
But
had
my
a rough
peoples know that.
week.
My peoples that know me, they know that I'm ready to go.
He's
At
picking
any
on me, you
time.
guys. I've had a rough week. I've lost 2 people in the last 2
I'm a
weeks.
patient man. I take
Cut
my
me some slack.
opportunities. I take my shots.
Did you hear what I said?
Ah.
Cut me some slack. I've lost 2 people in 2 weeks. I've lost 3 people in 2 months. I'm usually pretty good about my stuff. I'm not on point this week, so cut me some
I'm
slack.
gonna leave it right there.
There we go. Anyways.
I'm gonna put this out. Today, I had a crazy feeling in the barber's chair today.
What was that?
I was like, okay, I'm at that point in my life, whether it be age or time, whatever you want to call it, where a haircut and a trimming of the lines can shave 15 years off of you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Or wait, for us girls, it's the touch up of the roof.
Yeah, let me tell you, there was a kid sitting in the chair across from me, and when he saw me when I walked in, and when he saw me when I was done, he was like, "Wow." I was like, "Yeah, okay, Kevin." I'm walking back to my car, going, "What just happened? What in the world just happened? 15 years gone, just like that."
Speaking of aging, can I just tell you, we went out for drinks a couple weeks ago, and the girl carded me, and she was like, "Oh, your birthday's the same as mine. That's so cool." And I was like, "Thank you." She's like, "Well, mine's like 15 years after yours, but still." And I was like, "There goes your tip." No tip for you. Done.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fun.
I don't even know how I would respond to that. You know what I mean?
The dumb look. I gave her the dumb look. I was just like,
I'm at that point right now where I get offended if I'm asked. You know
for your
what I mean?
ID?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because
you feel like you look old enough?
I'm like,
but then that should be flattery for you.
No, I'm not one of those dudes. You know what I mean? I'm like, listen, you wasting time. Okay?
Can you just give me my drink?
I just want to get my stuff and then get out. You know what I mean? I don't
Hand me
need
my
you
bottle.
to be holding my license up.
Oh my
God. Let's go.
God.
All right, guys, welcome. We missed you. We're gonna keep this party going. Right out the gate, we're going to do a little brand Nubian slow down right here. Throwback Vibez.
When we come back, we'll have Level Up with Oriana. Oh, you guys! I still look like I'm in high school. Sure you do, Jacob. Sure you do.
Did you hear that switch? Was that the right one?
That came into?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like
So
it.
that's
Yeah,
like that's going into your talking.
Yeah.
And then the other one is
Commercial.
commercial.
Yep. Let's see. Kev's always on point, Mark. Walking the barber, like looking like Afro Man. Oh my god. Hi, Mama. Okay. So, do you want to start with? We didn't get to kick off our topic before we left.
Let's go.
So let's kick off our topic. I think my first topic today is going to be grudges versus forgiveness. I've had with all the passings, I've learned some things about some people, friends and family alike. And it's funny to me how it's so easy for people to want to suddenly forgive or move forward when a death is involved, but never when we're still alive and able to talk to each other. It's bugging me. I feel like time is too short, and I think as we get older, our mortality becomes more and more prevalent. And I'm having a hard time with that. And I think I'm having a hard time with that because I don't feel like it's sincere. I think if you have to wait until somebody passes to suddenly realize you value a relationship, then it's just the want and the longing or the forgiveness is just disingenuine. And then I want to shut down more. And my mom thinks that's the wrong response. And maybe it is. And I'm trying really hard to search within myself because I'm not a grudge person. I don't hold grudges. But that makes me not want anything to do with someone when I feel like that's the only reason for the forgiveness. Does that make sense?
Okay, well, it does, but I'm one who personally carries that. I lost my uncle over, with him and his illness, but I hadn't spoken to him prior to that 7-8 years. You know what I mean? And it was over something so stupid, like, coming to see, each other, whatever. Right. And we disagreed. And I never spoke to him again. You know what I'm saying? So I think about that every day. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I'm not saying there's not regret.
But I mean, kind of, jumped off of what you were saying. Had I picked up the phone, been a bigger person. A lot of my people will tell you that, I'm very hesitant to be the first one to pick up the phone. And that's wrong in every sense of the word. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know about this firsthand.
I'm going to read. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, let me read some of your topics. Or your comments. Erica, thank you. That's sweet. I wish I was way faster, but thank you. Anyways, Jacob, we gonna get to Game of Thrones. I'm not done. Mark said the wife be salivating at this topic. Okay, so Janine says we need to forgive what Jesus forgives us no matter what. And Erica says give people their roses while they're alive. See, Janine, my spiritual side of me agrees with you. However, I just don't feel like that's realistic all the time. I just don't. There's a reason why Jesus was Jesus. There's a reason why I'm a person. So, not everybody has that. Not everybody can do that. And I'm not saying, what's funny is if you come to me on a normal, I'm probably a lot more quicker to forgive than I am if I feel like it's disingenuine. So, and I'm not perfect by any means. We all make mistakes, right? We all have our flaws and our shortcomings.
Yeah.
And I'm the first one to ask for forgiveness. If I feel like I've done something wrong, or if you come to me and you say, I don't think that this was right, or I didn't like this, I am. I'm not, tell me when I haven't been. No, I'm dead serious. If you come to me and you're like, I didn't like this, and I'm not talking on some okie doke, I'm talking about some real stuff, because I know what you're talking about. For real? Oh my God, Kevin.
Yeah, that's what I would get.
Because you're
Kevin. I'm not.
But he's also Kevin, and we all know that. But no, anybody who comes to me and is like, I didn't like this, I'll listen to why you think that. I'll tell you, listen, this is how I felt and what I thought.
Right.
I do. And if you're still hurt, or if we don't come to an agreement, I apologize. I'm like, listen, I'm sorry. My intention is never to hurt anybody or make anybody feel bad, or have anybody walking away from me with a bad taste in their mouth.
Right. She skips that part and goes right to the stabbing.
That's only with Kevin. Because have you noticed how he argues with me, though? He does it to be mean. You guys are doing it.
This does is what we do.
I'm trying to be sincere, and this is what he does to me, so that's what he gets. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, my God. Let's go back to these comments. Janine says, it's the you don't know what you had till you lose it thing. Death is finite. When they don't have the nerve to say in life, they say after death. It doesn't make it right. I agree, it doesn't make it right. And I'm sure how I feel doesn't make it right either. Becky, welcome, baby. I hope everything is okay with your dad. Oh, okay. Sorry, Janine. Forgiveness is a choice. It is. It's probably one of the hardest choices I think we face sometimes. One of. Mark says it takes a big person to forgive, but an even bigger person to forgive you when you're not at fault. Yeah, you guys got some good points. Does that make it any different when it's family? Do you think it's different when it's family? Do you think it should be quicker when it's family, or do you think you have to hold family to the same standards you hold other people to? You can jump in anytime. I know you. I see you biting your lip over there. Jump in. Don't
Yeah.
when you're here, you jump in. You don't have to feel like you have to bite your tongue.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. I need to get up here and move.
Yeah, you guys gonna have to swap out, or I'll swap out. Doesn't matter. Does it make a difference when it's family? Are you supposed to forgive quicker, or do you hold your family to the same standards and respect levels that you would expect anybody else to treat you with? It's only hard when pride is in the way. Mark. Kind of. Maybe it is pride. I think it's principle. I think for me it's more principle. What do you think? What do you think about the whole topic? What do you think? Oriana in the house?
I hold family for like the same.
See, I do too, because I feel like if you can treat a stranger with that much respect, why should I give you and cut you slack if you can't show me with the same respect?
I mean, because we're all humans at the end of the day. You know, we should all interact and treat each other the same way, whether it's family or friends.
Right.
Because you never know at the end of the day what that person's going through and where they're at at that moment. You know, we're always going through different things.
Right. Right? Interesting. Mark says family is held at a higher standard. That's an is it because they're family and they should treat you with more love and respect? I just want to know what your theory is, Mark. I'm kind of with you, but I want to know what your theory is. Erica says it's a choice. It's always easier to hold offense, but in reality it takes more energy. But forgiveness is a choice. Forgiveness is not something that happens overnight, but you have to be committed to making the right choice. I agree. It's human nature. People have a hard time with confrontation. Yeah. I don't know. That was my topic. That was my starter. I just, I feel like with the passing of my cousin, we had a lot of family issues, and some people were very genuine, and some people just were. Yeah. And I just didn't. And I'm getting called the bad guy because I'm not gonna. I feel like I'm just a very. If I feel like you're disingenuous, I'm not confrontational. I just refuse to acknowledge the nonsense, and that's just kind of how I handle things. I'm like, okay, like you. Yeah. But I don't know, and I feel like because I am the way I am, like I want people to tell me that I didn't like this, right? Except for this, I'm more open to that. So I feel like there's not an excuse for the nonsense. So when the nonsense ensues, I'm like. Okay.
No, that's definitely understandable.
It's a higher standard because they know better and the respect should be the same on both sides. The boundaries are much higher with family. Okay, Erica, I am stubborn. I'm working on it though. I am working on it. It's my heart that's stubborn though. I think, especially with the people I'm discussing, sometimes that hurt is really hard to let go of because it's repeated hurt. It's not a singular situation. But I agree with you. I am stubborn, but I am working on it. All right, you guys.
Please, you bring us back?
Or you can.
No, you got it. So you can get into 22 seconds.
Shut up, Mark. I think that's my human side, not my Latina side. That's right, Throwback Vibes. We are back.
Can't you, man?
I know, right?
Classics. I remember listening to that or hearing it for the first time back in Virginia at the ABC Club. That was fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Man, let's go to work.
All right, you guys, we are back with Oriana in the house. If you are watching us on Facebook Live, and you should be, because if not, you're missing half the show. Our topic was grudges and forgiveness, but we'll get back to that. Right now, we are going to move right in with Miss Oriana for her level up section. So again, get your paper and pen ready, and let's learn some skills for these entrepreneurs and small businesses. What up, Oriana?
Hey, everybody. Thank you for having me today. Thank you for tuning in to Level Up with OC with your host, yours truly, OC. Today we're going to get into better branding. So for all you small businesses, entrepreneurs, and anyone aspiring to start a business, this segment is definitely for you. Because a lot of the times when it comes to branding is
like one of the number one things that's overlooked when you have a small business or you're looking to start a business. But it's just as important for a small business or someone just starting out as it is for the big business and the big names. It's just as important. And even though it might seem like it could be a huge undertaking because you might think that it requires a lot from you financially, I'm here to let you guys know that it can be done with little to no budget. It doesn't take anything to get started branding, and it's probably one of like the biggest investments that you can make within yourself and your brand.
That's amazing. So what are things that are cost effective that would help you brand yourself better?
There's so many things, but what it starts with is a lot of people think that it starts with building your actual business brand, but it starts with your personal brand. Because when people see your business, what they want to see is, where did you start? Who's the man behind the mask? Like who's running the show? And how can this business relate to me? So that's kind of where it starts with your personal brand.
Right.
And that branches off into, your business brand.
Okay. So how do you build a personal brand? What are some basic 1, 2, 3 steps that somebody should follow?
All right, so the number one way you can start with building your personal brand is self-evaluation, looking at yourself and how you carry yourself, how you present yourself to other people, how you treat other people, because that is a direct reflection of you, yourself, and your brand and everything that you represent, from the way you smile to the way you talk to people to, just your everyday interactions. These are things that people will remember.
Okay. And what's another one?
I would say after that, it's going to be building that recognition of your company within the public and the people around you. So having people recognize your business, whether it's with your logo or it's with or whether it's with your website or them following you, whether it's just, starting off on social media, having that recognition within the audience and them knowing where to find you is another way that you can start off building your brand.
Okay.
With little to nothing.
So let me ask you a question. So when you see all these people who are like selling products, looks that's unique, it works. It's so funny because the ones that you see that are the highest level percentage or whatever, they're the ones that are like fanatical, like when they talk and they do their lives. They're like always, extra, I call it. But is that really extra, or is that what makes them successful? Because they're so passionate about what they're doing.
That's the key word. They're passionate about it. And that passion reflects. Like, people can see, when you're passionate and you're genuine about it. People can see, people can look at your company is very transparent, whether we think so or not. People can see just from watching the way a company works, how it's going to be interacting with that company.
Right. That's cool, because I think one of the things that I observe from that is we always go, oh my God, that person's so annoying, because they're always like on 10 about that, da-da-da-da-da. But when you are ready to try that, that's the person you think of going to. That's the person that's stuck in your head because they made an impression.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
It's like consistency. It's that brand consistency. And it's relating with your audience. Like, here's a good example, Nike. When you think about Nike, you think sports. But take it a little bit further, you think winning.
Right.
Nike has affiliated themselves with winning. So with that brand itself, you go out and you go to the Nike store and you buy some sneakers, like you already feel like you're a winner, whether you stepped out on that court or that track. And the way that they build that is by pairing up with the top athletes.
Right.
Like by basically, uniting their brand with the top athletes, whether it's basketball, football, baseball. They've affiliated themselves with the top athletes. So when you think Nike, you think the top athletes. And therefore, that's a direct representation of their brand.
Okay.
A perfect example of that would be the Jordans.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what, and as soon as you said that, you put that scenario together, I was like, wow, that's Jordans.
I need those.
You know what I mean? Black and blue.
Right. That's right. So building,
remember those things.
Yep. So building a brand, to give you a quick synopsis, is being passionate, representation of yourself, and association. Did I miss something?
Consistency. And consistency.
Okay.
Is key.
All right. So what are the next steps to then building the brand after you build your personal brand?
So after you've done building your personal brand, what you're really gonna also start working on is your business identity. And that's not just what it looks and sounds like, but that's your values as a company. That's what you represent. That's your mission. And that is what's going to those clients that you secure. That's what's going to keep them with you. That's what's going to have them rock with you in longevity. Because the goal for any small business is to build long-term relationships. The long-term relationships is what's going to keep the company building, and those clients are going to talk about your business, and word of mouth is the best form of advertising. Like we talk about marketing, and I could give you 1,000,001 different ways of marketing. At the end of the day, word of mouth is always going to win. You can't fail word of mouth.
Right.
You can't fail. If all these computers and everything was gone, we still don't have word of mouth.
Right. See?
Well, I mean, basic sales 101, branding, is the customer or word of mouth. People are buying into people's emotions about your brand.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So if everybody is crazy about Nike, then if you run across somebody who doesn't know anything about Nike, for example, you know what I mean? The person who's rocking Nike is going to speak passionately about, you trying to get it though. Right?
There you go. There you go. Oh my goodness. Okay.
But really, it's all about developing your identity and having your own voice and staying true to your brand. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to look at the competition and what they're doing and try to piggyback off of those ideas. Because what's really going to create your brand is being true to yourself, and that's what's gonna like navigate everybody towards you, your uniqueness, and that's what's gonna make you valuable within the public eye, because they know that you're different.
I found and what some of like the most top people, self-entrepreneurs, small business owners that I've met told me that the most powerful tool when they first started was a mission statement. And it was because it not only helped them focus, but telling their customers what their mission statement were helped them to kind of help their customers see their vision.
Yeah.
So do you find that when you're coaching businesses that getting them to write a mission statement is key, or how do you use that as a tool?
I think that it's key. I think it's very important, because a lot of the times the first thing that we do when we visit a website or a business or we speak to somebody, we want to know about you. Like, tell us about, your mission. Like, right. What are your goals? Like, what are you out to help me accomplish? And, how does this play into your overall goal as a company? So I really think that the mission statement is a great place to start, with the business plan. The mission statement, really, it helps you to identify your own business before you identify it to the public. Because you can, yourself as a business, always look back at your mission statement to see where you're at and where you can progress.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to keep taking this on into the next segment. So right now we're going to get and cut back to the music. Kevin, where are we going next?
We're going a little bit.
Oh my God, I'll be singing on the break. Throwback Vibez, guys. Let's take some of these bajillion comments, you guys. You guys are on fire, and I know all of my entrepreneurs are piping up. So let's get some questions for her. I'll come back to the comments about grudges. I'll scroll back up, I promise. Mark says, branding can feel like a huge undertaking. That was Janine's wife. It is. Let's see. Oh, here's one. Jen says, 21 days into my new business, what are the most effective marketing tools to use? She says she's open to everything.
21 days in?
Yep.
I would say, where's she at right now? So does she have her social media set up? Do you have any marketing tools set up so far, with your business?
Jen, I know, does Facebook Live. She does Unique.
Okay.
Jen, feel free to chime in. I'll scroll down and get your comments. But she does Unique. She's 21 days in. Unique is big on selling on Facebook Live, but some of the presenters use Instagram and they use Snapchat. I don't know if she uses any of those. Jen, chime in. What's your question? Answer. Chime in with additional details, okay? She needs to know what other tools you're using so that she can help direct you a little bit. Okay? Shay says building rapport and being original and being yourself are the most important parts of building your brand.
Very key, yes.
Yep. If you believe in your mission statement, it helps to keep things in perspective. reiterating your passions to your customers. You know, that's a very good point. Okay. That's it for right now. That's all I'm coming to right now. So okay. So let's go back and recap some of the most important things Oriana said. So building your brand starts with building your personal brand first. So what were your 4 bullet points again for building your personal brand? Consistency.
So really for building a personal brand, it really starts with consistency, being true to yourself and your brands and your customers. Those are very, very important. Like, honestly, what I want to say is one of the most important things is being able to relate with your customers and your clients. Like being able to relate with them will take you further than anything. Because what businesses want to know is, well, how can you help me? How can your services benefit me better than the next person who is offering me these same services? Because at the end of the day, the services you provide, there are other people that can provide the same services you, but people will come to you if they know that they can trust you and they know that your brand is everything that everything that you've marketed as, which falls back into your brand consistency.
Okay. Mark says, just to give you, Mark and Janine own a, correct me, Mark and Janine, it's a bath and body type of soaps, bath bombs, lotions, but it's all organic, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. And they're all like homemade products.
Oh, nice.
Can you turn on the music a little bit? Okay. So Mark says we have a website, they have Facebook, they have IG, and active on both. They also do events. However, it's difficult with product that people like to smell, touch, and see, like bath and body products. What's another form of marketing that you think might help them? I would do like trade shows or something, right? Something where they could be face to face.
Yeah, I would definitely look into trade shows. Those are a big thing. With not just with the bath and the body, but also like I know people who have hairlines and stuff like that. The trade shows are very beneficial because you can also at the trade shows you have access to getting accounts. Like you can actually get accounts within other stores like Costco, because they have scouts that always go out to trade shows and they're always looking for products to place on their shelves. So I think that would be, that would be a good market for them. Even to check with like a local, like the Walmart, Costco, Sam's, because what they do is they'll give you a section in their store and you can have your products out. I think that would be a great idea.
I learned something watching Shark Tank. And that if you go to those trade shows, Mark and Janine, and you get yourself one of those accounts, because you're a small business, they will give you a test zone. So you can pick like a smaller market so that you're not overwhelmed with orders. And if you do well, then they will give you more orders. But then, of course, you've got to face the loans and whatever else you need to increase production. So you have to be prepared for that. But that would be a way for you to build some business. She says, having a consumable product, that music's super loud. Product, I'd like to get more repeat business. Are they a bit pricey? The trade shows, she wants to know. It depends on the trade show, right?
It just all depends. I would definitely do my research on those. Because they really vary. Really vary. But you can find them all throughout the states, honestly, and you can pick and choose what locations you want to go to and where will be most beneficial for you. But the investment will definitely pay off because that's a large audience for you.
Okay. Hey, Josh. Josh says, great topic. I'm a Google partner helping entrepreneurs to use the cloud to grow their business. You should talk to Oriana because Oriana builds websites and all kinds of e-commerce and stuff like that. So you too would make. Josh has worked for Kaplan and I've known him for years. He was our Google person. He was our liaison between Google. So he built huge enterprises. I knew I was going to come up with the word, Josh. And he manages them through Google, but now he also does cloud building and maintenance. So, and he still partners with Google. So he'd be awesome, like if you're trying to help the business grow. So you guys, Facebook. She's on our Facebook, Josh. Mark says, thank you, that was a great idea. So yeah, trade shows. Some of them are really cheap, some of them are really expensive. The ones at the farmers market, those types tend to be a little bit more approachable and you can do some testing and see, but the bigger ones, I've seen the fees go up to about $200 for a normal booth, but if you want something big and elaborate, obviously they're going to have way more pricing for setup and all that. But look into it. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Look into it. My best advice is you guys take this amazing advice from Oriana and try it. Nothing beats a failure but a try. And every tip she gives isn't going to work for every business. You have to look at your business and see what works, or ask. That's what she's here for. This is what this segment is. So ask, and then she can help better guide you a little bit. But definitely try things, because you're never going to know what works for your company until you try it, right?
I also had another idea. You know, they could even do like the scratch and sniff cards. Like if you order those and you send those out to people, you know, or even if you give those out, that's a great way to get your product out there, because really the smell, the scent is what's going to sell the product. So if you have like the scratch and sniff cards,
Look, I would have never
even if you
thought
send
about
those
that.
out like the free postcards and you have them sent to like the local area, just having it out there and having people, giving people the ability to smell your product, that would be powerful.
Is that something expensive to scratch and sniff? Like you're trying postcard size, right? Is that what you mean?
No, but they can actually be small ones, and you
Is
can
that
just send them
expensive to
out.
get printed?
They're not that expensive.
So find a printer that does scratch and sniff, Mark. That would be
to get it out
awesome.
there.
I would have never thought. I would have never thought of doing something like that. 3? Okay, I'm gonna read one last comment. Miss Queen Millie said the information here is so practical. This all makes perfect sense and can definitely assist in beginning and maintaining a successful business. Great information. Thank you. We're glad you're enjoying it. Mark says super idea. See? He also says, how do I get more website traffic? Let's get back on the air. Let's recap a little bit of what we talked about, and then we'll let her tackle that topic next on how to get branding traffic. Okay? Okay. All right. That drum solo, though. Throwback Vibez.
I think you better call Tyrone. Okay, they're not doing that.
Back at Throwback Vibez, baby. Back at Throwback Vibez. We are still here with Miss Oriana at OC Designz, and while you guys are listening to music, we are on the Facebook Live continuing our discussion about branding. So give a little recap of what we kind of discussed on the live.
All right. So what we were discussing on the live was we went really in depth into branding and, you know, different ways that different businesses can benefit from marketing. So whether it's, you know, whether you have a fragrance company or you have a furniture company, you know, there are so many different ways that you can benefit from branding. And we had one gentleman who reached out, Mark, and he asked us, you know, well, he has his Facebook page set up, and how can he go about driving more traffic towards it? Because they've already, you know, they're establishing their brand and they're building, so they want to direct that traffic to the website.
So what's your idea?
So one of my number one, you know, keys would be to practice two-way marketing and networking. So two-way networking is basically really interacting with your clients, your customers, or prospective customers. So like people who are visiting your page, people who are visiting with your social media, you want to really interact with them. So whether it's simply, you know, responding to a message that they're sending or reaching out to them first through your social media, it's that two-way networking. It's not just waiting for them to reach out to you, but reaching out to them as well, letting them know that you have this service available to them.
I think I shouldn't say sneaky, but I would say a very clever way to do that I learned that worked for me when I was doing Unique is, Mark, for example, I'm just going to keep picking on you. Start a group on Facebook, right, of people who like organic or homemade beauty products or bath bombs or whatever your product specifically is. Start a group for people who like that. And then in that group, post things, not just about your products, but start posting things about all kinds of organic groups and, you know, animal testing or whatever your branding is, whatever your mission statement is. Post things that rely to that. And then, you know, Oriana's 80-20 rule that we learned the last time she was here, then you sneak in your little jabs of your product. But you already have a captivated audience because they're already like-minded people who like the product you have. It's kind of sneaky, but it's more clever, I think, right?
It's how you got to do it. It's the best way to marketing, because the best marketing doesn't feel like marketing. Like, they don't want to feel like you're selling them a product. They don't want to feel like you're pushing a product on them. They want to stumble upon your product and be like, oh, I like this, let me try it.
See, and then you plug your website, and that's how you drive traffic to your website. You keep plugging your website.
They stumble upon it because they're following you, and they're following you for these other reasons because you're offering them so much other content that they like. That now, when you are actually marketing your product, they're like, wow, you know, I'm going to rock with them and I'm going to check this out. You know, I'm going to learn a little bit more about this, you know, because I'm already connecting with this company on so many other different levels.
Right, exactly, because you're making that personal connection. You're making it personal. See, and Oriana gave some amazing, more detailed, specific ideas to Mark on the live, because a lot of this takes thinking outside of the box. You have to determine what kind of business you have and what's thinking outside of the box. So she came up with the idea of doing scratches in it because it does do fast stuff, and there are scented, and people want to smell it and they want to touch it. So you have to cater to your business, but also, again, nothing beats a failure but a try. You have to try things. So try what she's telling you. She's giving you great advice. What else you got?
And you have to be willing to invest in your business. That's the number one thing.
And in yourself.
In yourself.
Yes.
And if you're building a business and you're an entrepreneur, then your brand is you. So when you're investing in your brand, you know, you're investing in yourself. And you have to be able to do that, especially if you want other people to be able to, you know, trust your vision, invest in you, you know, and back your company. You have to radiate that confidence within it through the company.
Yep. Knowledge is power, baby. You guys better be soaking it up. What else we got, Oriana?
All right. So we spoke a little about building long-term relationship with your customers and why it's important. And the number one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to dress up your product and raise these expectations of the product that you're offering to your customers that will result in broken promises because you're unable to follow through. The number one thing is to keep it honest with your company, you know, create that trust through honest branding. You know, if this is a service that you provide, let them know this is what you provide. Don't try to say you do.
Overpromise and underdeliver.
Don't overpromise and don't underdeliver.
Because it takes 10 times more to overcome a negative experience than it does a positive experience. That's a tip most people don't give. Like, people don't think about that. That's a really good tip. Do not overpromise and underdeliver. So when you have extremely fancy packaging that's worth more than the product itself, and then they open it and your bath bomb is this small, but your box was this big, that's disappointing. The person's left feeling gypped. That's a really good point.
It's very important. It's very important, especially in building those long-term relationships.
Right.
Especially with building those long-term relationships. Because people remember everything. Every experience, every encounter with you, people remember. And while it's impossible to make every customer happy every time, you always want to aim for the best customer service experience, because that's what they'll talk about and remember at the end of the day.
Wow. Let's read a couple comments real quick. I'm just going to keep picking on you today, Mark. I thought about doing a YouTube to teach basic techniques and recipes or Facebook videos. What's your experience, and how do you think that would work?
I think that's a great idea. I feel like YouTube is a phenomenal platform. You know,
even Facebook Live, right?
Or even Facebook Live. I definitely would suggest, you know, I mean, it just all depends on, you know, your following and, you know, where you're spending most of your time marketing. If you're predominantly on Facebook Live would be for you, because that's where, you know, everyone's already at. But if you're just starting off and you're just building, I would definitely recommend using YouTube, because it's already a platform. It's built, and it's such a huge market right now, and there's so many different ways to go about advertising on YouTube.
If you guys are not on live, you are missing out. Let's get Miss Oriana's information, because if you guys have not checked out her website or checked her out as a coach and just as a brand building partner, a website building partner, then you are truly missing out. So Oriana, give them all the information they need to get a hold of you if they need to.
Hey, for all your web design, online marketing needs, OC Designz is here to help you. You can always visit us online at www.ocdesignz.com. That's ocdesigns.com. You can reach us anytime, 24 hours a day. We're available to, you know, to help meet any of your marketing and online needs.
Did y'all hear what she said? She said 24 hours a day. That's how you know you got a hard-working person right by your side to help coach you through.
We always have somebody on the clock.
Right, just like us. We've had our 10 p.m., 11 p.m. meetings before.
Yes, and
we always grind it.
I'm here to help. And we're all on different time zones. You know, we work with companies all across the United States. So never be afraid to reach out. It's just a click of a button, shoot us the email, and somebody will get back to you.
There you go. Go ahead and let's wrap us up. We're going to go to the next song. We're going to let Oriana take us out, wrap up her section, and then we're going to stay and talk to her for just a few more minutes on live. So, again, if you aren't on Facebook Live, get on it.
All right, thank you for tuning in. Kevin, you going?
You know I got that. We gonna go way back to some gang stuff. Mass appeal, right here.
Oh my God.
Go back. They hit you.
Whoop, whoop. Okay. All right, guys, she's here for a few more minutes. Let's take advantage of it. If you want the questions answered, let's go. Let's see who's got what.
Mark, you guys should contact me. I would love to work with you guys. However it is, however I can help, I'm here to work with you guys.
Yep. She's okay. So her name's Janine, by the way. It's her husband, her and Mark who own the business. And Janine, yes, reach out to her. She says she has 20 years of customer service, and she knows that that's the key. So again, your knowledge with her knowledge partnered will make for a successful partnership. You got to check out Mark and Janine's Facebook page. Yeah. It's amazing what she does. So, girl, get at her, okay? All right. So we're gonna wrap up with just a recap. She said awesome. She's gonna reach out to you. Awesome. All right. So let's recap some of the main, top 5 points that Oriana wants you guys to take away from today. And then what I would like is for you guys to comment with what you would like for her to talk about next time. I'm not going to say she is, but let's give her some ideas of the direction you guys want to go to, so that she can help you guys a little bit more, okay? So go ahead. Let's recap what we discussed today.
All right, so we went over a lot today. Gave you a lot in a 30-minute segment, but the basics is better branding. It's all about building consistency, long-term relationships with your clients. It's all about, not over-promising and under-delivering.
That's right.
Being honest with your clients first and foremost. Because basically when you're building a brand, it starts with your personal brand, and it all starts with you. So from the way you walk, to the way you talk, to the way you carry yourself, that is your personal brand. Your personal brand directly reflects your business brand. Whether you want it to or not, they fall hand in hand. Like, if you guys didn't trust me, or if you guys didn't believe what I was saying, you guys wouldn't work with me. And that's where it starts. So I say that's key, just the consistency, the transparency, being open and honest. Start with developing your personal brand, because that'll directly reflect also your business brand. Marketing, staying consistent.
I think honestly, consistency, just like Kevin, is the key. Jen, for you, posting consistently is probably the biggest thing you can do, because people will come to expect it. And I think when you don't do it, you lose momentum, right? Like, I've been out of it this last week. I've had my issues going on. And for me, I know I've lost momentum. So I'm going to have to work 5 times as hard for the next couple of weeks to recover. But when you are consistent, then it doesn't take as much, because if you're consistent, people come to expect it. So, all right, you guys, sharing is caring. Hit the share button, please. Mark and Josh both listed their websites in the chat for you to check out for them.
Awesome.
She will check that out. Okay.
We'll do.
And here, let's get Oriana's website in here, or do you want to post it?
Oh, you can do that.
Okay. So I'm gonna put her website in here. I want everybody to go check it out. That's right? All right. Everybody, check that out. And if you have any questions, reach out to her. All right.
Remember, branding is not only defining your business to yourself, but it's also defining your business to your team and external resources. So everybody, it's key. It's not just for big businesses, it's for small businesses, because when you're a small business starting out, your goal is to become a big business, and it all takes time and growth. So starting when you're a small business leaves less room. It basically makes the cleanup easier as you start to grow. Because I've worked with so many companies who are 5 years, 6, 7 years in, and they're just starting with maybe the logo concept, or just creating that brand, and it's harder once you've already started to build,
like
and you're in yourself. Exactly. Yeah. So it's always best to start, when you're in the beginning, when you're in that stage, but it's never too late to start either.
Yep, she said yes, so true. Jen says we'll keep my consistency rolling. Thursday is tea set. Oh, that's awesome. See, come up with original brands. Be memorable. Be memorable.
Yeah.
That's key. Okay. All right. Well, until not this Thursday, but next Thursday, we're gonna start posting a schedule. I've been asked several times for a schedule, so everybody knows.
Yeah.
I heard you guys.
We got it.
We're
We're
going
on
to
it.
come up with a schedule, and I will start posting the schedule once a week, so that you guys can see the whole month out what's coming up. So I heard you. I'm back on my game this week. I got it.
Yes, be original, Shay. That's
That's
key.
right.
You have to be original. Be yourself.
Thanks, Fitz. Haven't seen you in forever. All right. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to email her. She will be back not this Thursday, but next Thursday. And don't forget to send us your topics so that we can get those to her so she has ideas of what to put together for you guys next time, okay?
Definitely. Let me know what you guys want to hear.
All right, girls. Good to see you.
Yes, definitely. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Feel free to stick around and talk topics with us. Oh, yeah. All right, let me scroll back to these grudge topics, you guys. Let's finish up my grudge topic. Let me go back to what some of you were saying. All right, Erica, I'm going to start with you, baby doll. Okay, your last comment about our holding a grudge topic was, it's not realistic to think people won't hurt you. You have to decide what you will do when it happens. It doesn't service either party to not forgive. Yeah. I think it's, yeah, I'm not even going to say that you're not right. You are right. It's just that I think the level of hurt also dictates how easy it is to forgive and move on. So, all right. How was it? That was the last comment I missed. I thought there was more.
I'm about to mess everybody up.
Okay. Let's, oh Lord. Really though. LB just said what the, and literally just took the words out of my mouth. I'm over him right now.
What?
I'm over you. He needs to stop. Anyways, I really feel that way too, Mark. I'm too old for grudges. And it's not even that I hold a grudge. I just don't care. I just don't. Is holding a grudge and not caring the same? I don't wish you bad. I don't wish you well. I just don't care. I feel like I have other things to worry about. And I feel like if you're disingenuous, then I'm not going to entertain it. I don't know. I mean, Eric, I'm just stubborn. You're right. I can see. I'm just stubborn. I'm trying. I'm working on it. Anyways. I'm not perfect. Fix it, Jesus. I'm not perfect.
What's the plug-in? It's like
Andrew said your beard is looking good, bro.
Who said that?
Andrew.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Salt and pepper. And don't tell him it looks good because he's going for Rick Ross right now. That's annoying.
Because what?
Anyways, back on the air.
I just.
Well, she gonna tell me what she said.
Oh my God.
Great job, great job.
I'm not gonna brag or nothing, but damn, them sweeps sound good.
Okay. Yo, we were looking at each other like, yo, for real? Did that just happen? Yeah, it did.
I'm not even gonna front. We worked hard on those, and damn it, they sound good. What y'all think of our new sweeps? LB, you like our new sweeps?
They poppin'.
Don't be jealous. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen, let's talk about that. I've been running the production on your show since your show exists.
Yes, and you are my baby. I love you
I
to
support
death.
everything you guys do. There's
love
not
her,
not an ounce of jealousy in my body.
I was kidding.
I always no, but I'm saying for real. Like I always support people. Like I want to see people on the up and up and always doing better. So yeah, they sound great.
We have an amazing team. Yo, we worked so hard on those. What's funny is when we were cutting them, and we had we had an amazing sound engineer and production person who was doing it, and he was like coaching us, and Kevin was like rolling his eyes at me because I was like messing up and stuff, and I started to sweat, and he's like, why are you sweating? You're just talking, da-da-da-da-da. And then he gets up there and cannot effing speak, and he starts sweating, and I'm like, that's what you get.
You know what? There's two sides to every.
Oh, please tell me yours.
Three sides.
Please tell me yours, though.
Okay, so my version of that conversation
Uh-huh.
was, did I struggle at that time?
Uh-huh.
Sure, but there was no sweating going on.
Wait, what?
Because I was closer to the fan.
Wait. Did you really just
and
tell that bold-faced lie that you weren't sweating?
Listen, I was closer
You weren't
to the
dripping with
fan.
sweat?
No.
You didn't tell him like 5 times that you were. Are you kidding me right now? He's literally looking at me telling a bull-faced lie. You were sweating
I don't
so
tell
bad.
fibs. I don't.
Oh
I don't
my
do
God,
that.
I'm done with you right now.
I so good.
I'm so over him right now.
I mean, look at my face right now.
You can literally look at her face.
Yo,
like
and
that.
I can't even
Yeah,
believe
don't
this
fall
though.
for this. Don't fall
Oh
for
my
this. She's
God.
so extra right
I'm
now.
so done with him
You know
right
what I
now.
mean?
He
She's so-
literally just told a bull-faced, straightforward lie. I'm over you.
That's not. All right, so listen, guys. You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Oh my God, it's 8:02.
Here
And
we
that
go.
means, do you want to do it or do you want me to do it?
What? You do it this time. I want to see what you got. You've been practicing?
I've been practicing. Oh, wait, I'm going to do, Kevin says I have 2, well, no, I can't say that. Damn it, I can't say that on the air. Kevin says I have 2 settings, but I can't say what they are. Okay, you ready? You
Let's
ready
go.
though? It's period romance time. That sounded really bad.
So,
Yeah, it did.
You know, and you stuttered it.
And I started, I killed it.
All right, so
Oh, well, I tried.
you know what it is, fam. Let's put the kids to bed. Let's move some furniture, and we'll be right back.
Oh, you need to kick us off with the topic first?
No,
No? Okay, he sucks.
let's go.
Hey, world, it's your girl, Vivi.
Oh my God.
All right.
Mark says, grudges give you wrinkles. Ain't nobody got time for that. Shut up. I'm so busy laughing. I'm so happy.
I'm popping the paper.
That means shut up. Anyway, we can't just sit here and talk about nothing. So go ahead and kick us off with the topic. We'll take it to the air.
Here we go. The first one. How would you handle being in a relationship where the other person is insecure about something? Okay. How would
Okay,
you?
so let's narrow that down because that's
Okay.
a really
Yeah,
wide.
it is broad.
Okay, so insecure about themselves, insecure about your
About
relationship
themselves.
with you?
About themselves. Yeah. I you know. Thank you for the people. Thank you to the people that reached out to me for these topics. I can't tell you how serious these are this time.
Now move. No. That would have sucked on every level possible. Anyways. Ew. Mark. Wait, for real?
Oh, no, he didn't. I told you, get him.
First of all, I don't know what I did to you to make you curse at me like that, but stop it. Stop it. My husband said, oh, hell no, she's not.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I told everybody I had a surprise in the car. But I also said I can't tell you guys yet, Mark. And Mark said, are you pregnant? Andrew said, oh, hell no, she's not. Mark, you need to just behave yourself. Like, you really need to be. You guys are on one tonight, boy, let me tell you.
Feels good not to be on the receiving end, though.
Oh, my goodness. Bye, honey buns. Bye. Oriana's out, you guys.
Be safe, all right?
I'm not. I don't know why you hate me or why you're cursing me like that, or what I did to deserve such vile language, but stop it. Tell them they need to seek counseling. If they can't be happy with themselves, they can't be happy with anyone else. Janine.
Okay.
I hear you. I think everybody has insecurities. Doesn't everybody have insecurities?
At some point.
So, I mean,
But I'm saying, all right, so you're, like we said, how would you handle that? You're in a relationship with somebody who has that.
But everybody does.
Okay, so how would you handle it? That's the question.
I feel like you just deal with it because everybody has their own
not everybody can deal with that.
Well, I think.
Okay,
so then maybe you need to be so specific on what the insecurity is. Is the insecurity affecting you? Like, I don't understand that.
Well, I mean, if you're insecure about yourself, you're gonna govern yourself a certain way,
right?
Because you're insecure.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're you're the other person, and that is going on, how do you handle that? Do you try to help? Do you make it not a big deal, or do you make it a big deal?
Okay, let's see what everybody's saying.
Yeah,
Erica says, what was the question? How do you deal with a person you're in a relationship who has insecurities? That was the question, Erica. My thing is, everybody has insecurities. Like, everybody has insecurities. Nobody is 1,000% confident in every aspect of everything. I just don't think that's realistic. Okay, so Jen says insecurity is an instant turn off.
I'll take my chocolate.
I mean, Jen, but again, everybody has insecurities. I don't mind that to be a turn off. I just feel like it depends on if the insecurity becomes crippling. Then it's a turn off, and then you have to address it. But if it's not crippling to you, I just don't feel like. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's relationship breaking. What just happened? Did we lose music?
No. We're still
We're
on.
fine.
Oh.
We're doing something.
Production mode.
Okay, good. Erica, I love you with all my heart, but if you cursed at me too, we gonna have a problem.
Who?
Your sister.
She's cussing at you? My sister don't cuss.
Your sister's pretty.
Her sister's gorgeous, and she's trying to say I'm glowing like I'm pregnant. She says, I don't know, Reese, you're glowing. Ha, ha, ha,
Hold
ha.
on. Well,
Cut the crap.
Could you give me a hot second?
Oh, you need me to be quiet? Oh.
Captain and Company in the Morning, along with Real Love with G Love and Indie Jams, is proud to present the O.J. Simpson release party at R. Kelly's house, 1122 Boogie Woogie Avenue in Chicago. The O.J. Simpson release party, scheduled to appear R. Kelly, DMX, 50 Cent, Tiger Woods, Soulja Boy, Kendrick Lamar, Ron Isley, Lil' Kim, Slick Rick, T.I., Lauryn Hill, Lil Wayne, Steve Silk Hurley, and Shia LaBeouf. Special guest appearances from Tupac, Rick James, James Brown, and Bill Cosby. Hosted by none other than Captain, I finally got my driver's license, Chris Hill. The O.J. Simpson release party. Free at last, free at last. I missed Barack Obama, but I'm free at last.
Wow.
I'm fucking done. That was awesome. Give me some. You guys just heard a commercial being cut live by our station director, and that was freaking awesome.
I like you were almost stuck on period.
That was awesome, Chris. I'm like crying laughing. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, let's get back to the show. Anyways, okay, so Andrew says it doesn't matter. If you love them, you support them through whatever it is.
And I got it in 55. Wow, that's...
Okay. Jen says it's okay to be insecure at moments, but if it's a daily over-consuming insecurity, then I'm out. If it's a situation, then apprehension and motivation. Okay. I agree. That was my point. If it's crippling, then that's different. You have to have a conversation because you can't expect your partner to handle their own insecurities and maintain yours, right? That's just not. But
what's my favorite word?
Consistency and communication. Okay. Okay, why gotta be in Chicago? Right, Mark? That's where R. Kelly lives. That's why. Okay, Jen says, I dated a super insecure guy, and his insecurities turned into super jealousy, and it was horrible. Been there, done that. Not fun. Won't do it again. I agree. Oh, Chris, they said you forgot Bubba Sparks.
Damn. Damn.
And everybody gave you props. Mark, he's not lying. You know, it's one good thing about my husband is he's amazing. Like, he has insecurities, and I have mine. They're not crippling, but they're typical insecurities. And you know, he's really good at being my cheerleader, and I'm really good at being his. And you know, we work through it, and we get through it, and that's what you have to do. You know, everybody has insecurities. I think you, as the partner, you're supposed to be each other's cheerleader and help each other overcome that. Again, I think if it's crippling and if it's relationship damaging, like for example, if I'm insanely jealous, that's my own hang up. And if you're not giving me a reason, then I can't put that insecurity on you and then beat you down over every little thing you do because I'm insecure you may or may not do something.
Right.
That's not an okay situation. That's not a healthy insecurity.
Right.
But if I have a healthy insecurity, like, babe, I really hate my thighs. And I don't want to wear shorts because I hate my thighs. And that's a true insecurity of mine, too. then you have to deal with that. Not let the deal breaker. You have to be like, okay, babe, but you look pretty. You know, if you don't like your thighs, I get it, but you still look pretty. There's nothing wrong. See, that's helping each other.
Right. That's, you know what? I don't have a whole lot to say about this topic because.
No, but that's why you brought it up. So talk.
Yeah. I agree. Everybody has some form of insecurities. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if your partner, once again, agreeing with you, it can be a hang-up.
Right.
But it all boils down to, in my opinion, communication. You
right.
know what I'm saying? If you've done something to trigger it, we need to talk about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if I haven't done anything to trigger it, we need to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just breaks down to communication and working it out is how I feel about that.
Right.
Because,
let's hear some topic. Let's hear some comments. Erica says, once you're aware of it, excuse me, I'm going to reread that. Once you're aware of the insecurities, you really have to gauge how badly it affects your relationship. Meaning, if the person is accusing you of cheating or going through your personal things and attacking your character of the person, then you need to cut the cord. Rapstein. Greg, me and you just said the same thing. You go, girl. Mark says that's the way it should be. Insecurities, like I don't like my hair or my butt is too big, those are normal. But when they're insecurities that affect your daily life, stalking, checking phones, accusations, etc., they are deep-rooted issues. They need help, and sometimes you gotta step out of things for a bit. 1,000% agree. That's exactly where I was going with that. What if the person doesn't take the positive vibes you're sending? So they have an insecurity, and you're trying to give them encouragement, and they don't accept it.
How long are you gonna do that?
See?
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
and again, if you're encouraging me and I'm constantly, and it's become a crippling thing, like
right.
I won't do certain things because of it, and it's affecting your relationship. That's a conversation you guys have to have, right?
Yeah.
And you have to say, listen, this is a lot. It's unreasonable, right? Because if it's unreasonable, and then you have to discuss it and be like, listen, it's not okay, you know. I don't know. Reese, baby, love, I don't curse. You were glowing, stop playing. I love you too, Erica. That's just mean, though. I'm glowing because my highlighter is on fleek. I even put it on my nose.
There she go with that word again. There she go with that word again.
No lie, though, because it was our launch, it took forever to do my makeup. And it's kind of flawless. And my highlighter, watch this.
Wow.
Look,
I can't see because it's a shadow.
Look at the glow. Look at the glow.
There's a shadow on the side
Erica,
of your face.
Erica. That's okay. Here, let me get the light. Let me get the light. Hold on. Right there. Look, right there. Right there. Look. Watch.
What is that?
Watch the glow. Yeah, that's that glow. That's that glow, Erica. It's called L'Oreal. That's that glow. Mark, you better hope I don't meet you because you're gonna get.
I thought he was going to come out tonight.
No, he was, he said, supposedly. I don't believe you, but still.
We're going to that first time?
No, because the weather, it's hail and stuff, so they canceled it for tonight. Jen says, healthy insecurity is understandable. I'm insecure about my scars, but I don't push my insecurities into my relationships. I know my like-minded individual loves my scars. There you go. That's my baby face. I know, I do have a baby face. Thank you.
When's the gender reveal party?
Yeah. I already told him I'm punching him in the start when I see him. Keep it up. I was going to buy you a drink. Now you just might get through a punch. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. You guys are on fire. These topics are hot. What do you have next?
So, I mean, can we go ahead and shut this one down then?
Yeah, we're done. That's it. Everybody.
And then when we come back on air, we need to just make sure we close it, okay?
He said, I promised my wife I would take her, so I was going. You're so sweet. You can bring her next week because I still want to meet you guys. For real though, if we do our official launch and you guys aren't there, I'm gonna really be butthurt. Just saying, I'm gonna really be hurt. I need you guys to be there.
I'm used to it.
Just saying. Okay, Erica, insecurities at the end of the day are personal hang-ups that we all have, but you just have to really communicate with your partner. You and your brother, communication and consistency. All right, let's go. What's next, you guys?
All right. So the next topic. Should your partner's dreams be as important to you as they are to them? Huh? Hold that down. We got 28 seconds.
Okay, I was trying to think of how I was going to approach that. Because my first gut response is yes, but I feel like there's a few variations to that.
Well, I mean, you know, but it's not. Let's just hear what they say. I think
Right.
it's a very simple question. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bring this back.
Mark says he has more important things than you, Kevin. Welcome back to Theory of Romance on Throwback Vibez.
Romance.
Do it again.
Theory.
We're so silly.
Yo, we started the hour off with a little Al Green, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart, followed by a true classic, Average White Band. I haven't heard this song in about 15 years.
Wow.
So, yeah. All right. So, the topic that we were talking about on the live, you know, how would you handle being in a relationship where the other person was insecure about themselves? I guess is where we narrowed it down to be a little bit more specific. And for the most part, it looks like everybody is like, you know,
some insecurities are healthy and
right,
others aren't.
healthy, and then, you know, whatever, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, communication is the true remedy. Okay, that you know, that needs to be going on to try to get the
at a healthy
resolved.
level of insecurity.
Absolutely.
Not, you know, if it becomes overbearing or crippling to the relationship, then that's that, you know, like for example, accusing somebody else of cheating when there's no reason, like those things are unacceptable. But having a healthy insecurity, your loved one, your significant other is supposed to back you and support you through that, because everybody has them.
Yeah.
But Kevin just kicked off the next topic, and I need him to go ahead and read it because the Facebook is popping. So let's read that topic one more time.
All right. So, should your partner's dreams be as important to you as they are to them? Okay. So, you know, I wanna be super famous on the radio. Okay. Should it be my partner's? You know, should they care as much as I care, or should they just be enough to be like, all right, do you?
I had to think about this for a second because my natural reaction was to say yes, but then I stopped myself because I had to think about it. And the answer is no. And here's why I think the answer is no. I don't think it's that your dreams have to be the same, but that support, though, should be the same. And what I mean by that is I don't need your dream for me to be on the radio and famous, but I need you to know that that's my dream and be my biggest cheerleader.
Right. And I think, you know, when the listener that suggested this, I think, you know, what she was saying was, you know, if it's important to you, then, you know, if it's some level of importance to you, then the support is automatic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if it's not important to you on no levels, then you're not going to be real supportive. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think, you know, I mean, in my opinion, you know, I'm going to say yes for that very reason. You know, I want my partner to know that, you know, whatever her dream is, I want to be there to help her, you know, get to whatever it is she's trying to get to.
That doesn't make it your dream, too. It just means you're supporting her, right?
But yeah, it's what I'm saying. The question was, should it be important to you, not, you know, the same dream. It's not that, and I you know, I think it should be. What is everybody talking about?
All right,
let's see what's good.
Let's jump right in with Janine. Yes, Mark and I consider ourselves a power couple. I love when couples say that because that means you guys are ride or die for whatever the other one is up for. I love that. I love when people proclaim that. I proclaim that. You got to do that. Anyways, let me read the rest of your comment. We are life partners and best friends. Damn, say it again. Life partners and best friends. Couple goals right there. His goals are my goals, and my goals are his goals. I support his endeavors, and he supports mine. It's an exchange of power. Girl, I need you to go on the Throwback Vibez page and just post that whole damn statement.
And I'm going to put a heart on it.
I'm going to read it one more time because this is couple goals right here. Yes, Mark and I consider ourselves a power couple. We are life partners and best friends. His goals are my goals. My goals are his goals. And I support his endeavors and he supports mine. It's an exchange of power. That statement right there is probably just says it all. It's an exchange of power between the two of you. That is where it's all at. You just became like my favorite couple ever.
Always.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
That's family.
I got the power, snap. I got the power. There you go. Kev knows our story. We've been through hell and back together. We learned a lot along the way. There you go. Jen says, absolutely. I support the crazy ideas and he supports mine. Even if it's a confliction, I will support it the way he needs me, and my dreams are just as important for him.
See?
Yep.
Okay. I like where
Mark, if you talk about this baby one more again, we gonna have a problem. We succeed and fail together, Mark and Janine said. That's right. Damn, that all. Can you put that all together in one statement? Just make that all one statement, and let me make a meme out of it, and let me just make that go viral right quick.
You need to get that copywritten.
I'm telling you.
Because Reese is about to take it.
Because that's awesome. Evie says, Evie in the house. I agree with Reese. I need a cheerleader on the things I do as well. Andrew Husband says, I agree with you completely. If you decide to make moves, you got me just like I got you with whatever you want. If it's important to you, it's important to me. Oh, Erica about to go in. Well, let me say this. You know Erica about to go in when she starts. Yeah. It should be yes. Support to get to that goal is more than likely going to have to come from your partner at some point. So I would say yes, if it's a healthy goal. Partner at the end of the day means teamwork. If it really should be a joint effort. Mark says it's not important to her, then she will be indifferent. But in a sense of her investing in his dreams and goals, she will be all in. I mean, I think we're saying the same thing. I think we just have different perspectives on what the answer is. My answer was no, because I don't need my dreams to be my husband's dreams, but you for damn sure know that my husband is going to be right there screaming his brains out, trying to support me in whatever I do. Not because his dream is my dream, but because he supports my dream no matter what. He supports me going after it. But I hear what you're saying, and I really like what Mark and Janine said, because that probably says it all. And
in a nutshell, yeah, you just did.
Yeah.
I love those guys. I love all of you guys. Hey, guess what? Hit the share button.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. All right.
All right.
So listen, we're gonna keep this party going because
that's right.
Just to give you guys a little little hiccup or heads up. I'm sorry. The second hour is going to be a lot more old school. All right. I'm going to really touch the essence of the slow jams. Okay. So just to get everybody a heads up, this is really where the theory of romance is going. All right, and we're going to keep this going with a little Barry White, Love Serenade, right here. Throwback Vibes, Theory of Romance, Reese and Kevin. Let's go.
Let's go.
You had the laugh. He sounded so good.
Sorry. It was funny. He caught me off guard. Teresa says, you support each other always. You water me, I water you. We grow together. Mark said, this is getting freaky, Teresa.
Now everybody.
Done with you, Mark.
Now everybody coming in close.
Right?
We're a power couple. We got something we want to say.
Y'all need to get on that, though.
Where Drew at? Where Drew at?
Keep it all in there. Listen, that was a good. Whoever suggested that. Oh, that was an on-point topic. I like that topic. That was kind of hot. I think when you're going after dreams and you're doing things like chasing a radio career, you got to have that person, that ride or die in your corner, man. Like, somebody's got to be that fall out, fall in line, ride into the sunset. Why are you cutting the eye? You all right? You got to have that, because if you don't have that, if you have to be, bumping heads with your significant other while you chase your dream, man, I don't think there's anything worse than that.
No.
That's hard. That's too much. And it puts you in a bad position, especially in the relationship, because now that person is forcing you to choose between a passion and a dream and them. And I just feel like that's how you know it's a bad fit, because those two things should be puzzle pieces. Like, they should just match.
I need to come home to a back rub.
What that have to do with chasing your dreams, though?
I'm out here grinding.
Is your dream?
I'm out here grinding. I'm out here grinding.
Can I get a masseuse?
You know what I mean? I'm out here fighting.
We got a masseuse in
you know what I mean? I just want to get that back rub.
Preferably somebody who's single.
I'm just saying.
Thank you, Larry. We're trying.
That's my dad.
Mark, I hate you.
Of course.
I hate you. You're not my friend anymore. You're picking on me tonight. And I don't like it. I don't care. I don't care. Oh my god. I'm not having a baby, Evie. Do not buy into Mark's bullshit.
Wow.
I said earlier on my live that I had a surprise, but I can't tell anybody yet. And Mark went into baby mode, and he has not stopped yet. This baby factory is.
So how does it feel? How does it feel for Mark to be all
I
over
know
you?
he got me tonight.
Yes. Yes.
I cannot function or be successful without her. She's my better half. Oh, you guys are still stinking too. That's so cute.
Damn, I love this song. Woo.
Oh my god. Okay. All right, on to the next one because we all agree. Ow, paper cut.
Can everybody hear the music? Has anybody checked out the TuneIn app?
Yeah, who's checking out TuneIn tonight?
Let's give me a shout out. I want to know where everybody's at.
Is everybody
really
on
curious.
live? Is anybody listening to TuneIn? What's the volume like? I think, from what I understand from our listeners, and you guys tell me if this is true, I started questioning some people. I know, I love you too. And what I pretty much gathered from everybody, and tell me what you, if this is about right. What I gathered from everybody is that you guys all watch on the live, and then you wait for me to upload the SoundCloud, and on Friday, that's what you guys are all listening to at work, so that you can hear the music. Is that about accurate? Because that's what I got from a lot of people. Is that you guys participate in the live because you want to participate in the conversations, and then you want to hear the music, so on Monday when you're at work, you're all playing the SoundCloud, so you can hear the whole entire music show.
I know that's what I did.
Isaiah said that's what he does from Atlanta. Deborah says she does that from North Carolina. It's your mom.
That's dope. So they go back and listen to your whole show all over again?
On Monday.
On
Friday.
Okay.
On Friday. That's why I'm always on you guys about that, because Friday, all of our listeners then listen to the TuneIn version on SoundCloud at work.
We have some loyal fans.
Yep. I thought that was pretty cool when they started telling me that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you missed the roasting on me. He got me good tonight. He's been getting
Well,
it.
it's definitely there because I put it there, so.
Yep, Isaiah says he actually went back and listened to them all this week.
That's what's up.
Because he wanted to hear all the music.
That's what's up.
Thank you, Isaiah. Valerie does it too. What up, Valerie? Shannon does it. Oh my God! See, there's a lot. Okay, good. So that's a good thing. So I'm trying to get better at making sure it's the first thing I do in the morning on SoundCloud, that it is uploaded by 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that you guys can have that. And the only reason I found that out is because I didn't upload this last show on Friday, because we had some technical difficulties. I got a bajillion messages asking me where the show was. That was how I found out that that's what people are doing.
Oh.
That they're watching the show live on Facebook so that they can comment and participate, but then they go to work on Friday and they're listening to the show at work.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I
That's amazing.
thought I was the only one who did that, because I'll be like, where's the show? I can't. I want to hear it. You know what I mean? Okay.
That was awesome. That was a really cool thing to learn, that you guys do that. And I don't know if you guys know this, but we also upload the after, behind the scenes. I'm uploading it to YouTube. But I'm learning that we're not getting as many views on YouTube. You guys are going back, and as long as it's on Facebook, you're rewatching and sharing it on Facebook instead, because you're going on SoundCloud and listening to the radio version because you've already participated in the live. So I think that's really cool.
What is Evie talking about?
I think she wants me to tell her. Okay, so Evie, what we're talking about is how people are watching and rewatching the show. So what I found, and I want to know if this is what you do too, is that people are watching it live on Facebook so that they can participate in the show, and then turning around on Friday and listening to it on SoundCloud so that they can hear the music and the tune-in version, the radio version of the show. They're listening to that at work on Friday. So I want to know if that's what you're doing. Yep, Jen said, yep, you're my Friday work music in Spokane, Washington as well. That's right, you guys. Yay! So far, we've got Spokane, we've got Orlando, we've got North Carolina, we've got Atlanta, we've got Houston. Who else did I see on here?
Hey, there's a blue darter on here.
A what?
A blue darter.
What's that?
A parka.
Oh, a parka. Mark said, can we play that song by Aaliyah with the baby laughing in the background? I'm done with you. I hate you. Ohio, yes. Yes, you guys. All right, so yes, there's a lot of you that do that. That's fucking amazing. That's amazing. I love that, you guys. That's okay. If you don't worry about showing up late, you can watch it on the replay and then listen to the SoundCloud on Friday. You go, girl. All right.
Mark, what's wrong with the song? What's wrong with the song, Mark? Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next topic. That's a good thing to learn. That makes my heart
Feel good?
pitter-patter a little bit. Yeah.
So it's not just Kevin.
It's not just Kevin. It's
not
all
Kevin
of you.
just
It's
getting
a
on your
lot
nerves.
of you. All right, go ahead. Oh, you guys, me and Kevin did our promotional shoot last weekend. I cannot wait to post the pictures. Kevin's pickier than a 15-year veteran supermodel, but that's okay, because we're going to get some of those pictures posted.
Hey, can you tell me when it's 1 minute left on that? I'm just trying to have,
Sure, okay.
I'm trying to have some.
You have 8 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
No, I'm not kidding. It says 1 minute, 8 seconds.
1 minute. It's 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Down, right there.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Alright.
All right, where are we? He says this song gets on his last nerve. That's Janine. That's Janine. She says she don't like that song.
Yes, ma'am. Did he?
Shut up. I'm done. Okay, what's our next topic, Kev?
Alrighty. All right.
So you can tag the people watching in.
All right, here we go.
Post it on the back of you. I don't know what that means, Evie. I hate you, Mark.
Okay. If your partner, married or not, was diagnosed with an illness, okay, would you hit the eject button or would you stay? Married or not. So I want to hear both sides.
I already know nobody's going to openly say they would leave.
Let's be honest. No, well, I mean, get bashed. Put your big boy drawers on or you put your big girl panties on. Let's go.
That's a sensitive topic. I mean,
wait a minute. We're not sitting on the stoop?
No.
That's what
I'm
I
just
said.
saying, this is a sensitive topic because
I think I went a little bit too deep for.
well, because I hit the box on the No, yeah. Boombox on it.
Whatever.
No, not whatever. Romantic theories.
Don't do this. don't do this. Okay?
Hi, Oriana. Welcome to the show. The reason I hit home for me is because you know that I'm sick. I have health issues. I have major health issues. Emily says depends on the illness. Really?
Wow. See?
What kind of illness? What kind of illness requires the eject button? No judgment. Just asking. Evie says, get a world map like a poster. When people say where they're from, pin on it. We should do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually what I wanted to do anyway when,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But we got people that are, that are on here.
There's an app we can use for that. And so we can post it and update it. Maybe that's a good idea, Evie. I'm going to do that. Jacob says, I'm that cold-hearted. Shut up. Valerie says, what kind of illness? Like terminal?
Either or.
He says either or, Valerie.
Either or.
My wife has a chronic illness, and I'm with her all the way. See, but you guys are like the perfect couple, so shut up. I have a chronic illness, and my husband didn't go anywhere, and we were dating when it first started. Well, actually, I had it even when we first started dating, and I told him about it. And even us being married, like, it caused major complications
36, okay.
During my pregnancy, and he's never. I don't think I could leave somebody just because they're sick. I mean, I feel like that's the ultimate shitty thing to do. I don't know. Emily says, so she said, okay, so we asked Emily what kind of illness. She said, like AIDS. That means you've been cheating on me, okay? Actually, it's not true, Emily. People can have AIDS for years and not know it. Or HIV. Like, you can have that for, like, I think it's 6 months or something before it ever shows up in your blood, and unless you're getting tested every 6 months, you wouldn't know. Sometimes people go years because they just don't get tested. But I can understand what you mean. Like, that would be an ejectable disease because that puts you in danger.
Right.
So I get that, though. I get where you're going with that.
I mean, okay, let's do something like they're gonna lose their eyes. They're gonna lose their vision. You know what I mean?
Something crippling.
Right. You know what I mean?
Or
Where
something.
they're gonna be dependent on you, possibly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, what you gonna do? You're gonna be out because you don't want that responsibility, or you're gonna stand in there and hold them down. I think what's gonna happen is, of course, it's gotta be the dynamics of the relationship. We got 25 seconds.
Okay, hold on.
All right, we're gonna come right back on.
The air.
Yeah, it's good to get serious.
Let's bring this on the air because y'all got some good comments that I'm gonna read.
She goes away.
I have to be back in person.
Who doesn't like this song, Jen?
Freaking headphones keep going in and out.
Who doesn't?
Can't hear anything. But it's the wire because I can move it. And... Shit. Kevin is. I have no idea.
Yes.
There we go. Kevin is on one tonight, you guys. He's got them soul food, meat and potato topics again tonight. He been coming with them for real.
Listen, on top of the music, you know what I mean? Barry White, Love Serenade, followed by what my boy Bill Withers. Somebody said they didn't like that song. My feelings are hurt. All right, so listen, the topics that we were talking about. I think the last one that we're talking about now is if your partner, married or not, was diagnosed with an illness, would you hit the eject button, or would you stay to go through that with your partner? Of course, everybody is like, what kind of illness? What is it?
Does it matter?
Whatever. My
Well,
thoughts
apparently
exactly.
it does. So no, Emily brought up a really good point though, because she said, "What if you find out the person has AIDS? Like that's something that could put you in danger." So she said that's eject button worthy, and I agree with her. Like that's different. That's not cancer. That's something that could put me in jeopardy.
So you're pretty much saying if you found out that Andrew, and let's just put it in perspective, if you found out that Andrew has AIDS, you would leave him. There's no way.
No, but we're married now, and if he's got it, that means I have it. So we're done. we're not staying together.
If you're dating, to me, okay, leave out the fact that if they've got it, you got it. Just think about your heart and what kind of person you are, and how much you really love this person.
Right.
I think love conquers
Well,
all.
no, because then I agree with her. Because if you have it and I don't, that means you cheated. So no, that you're gone.
Okay, yeah, you guys can't attack me. I'm just talking about somebody you love, and clearly you're spending time with.
I feel like that's different, though. No. I feel like if it's cancer, if it's, like you said, they're going to lose an eye, they're going to be crippled, they have to lose a leg, that's different. You don't leave somebody over that.
My opinion is that, the whole HIV and AIDS, that's like at the far end of the spectrum. Okay, let's bring it back to the middle a little bit. Somebody was in a real bad car accident and they're no longer able to walk. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be there, or you don't want that responsibility and on to the next one?
Back in January, Jess, she went through something where she found out she has Chiari, and what Chiari is, it's almost like her brain is too big for her skull, so she gets nauseous for no reason. She gets headaches, she gets sick, she gets annoyed. She has bad sleeping habits, bad attitudes. Imagine a woman that doesn't get enough sleep, can't eat the right stuff. I mean, there's a lot to deal with, and that's just somebody that I'm close to. I'm not even going to go as far as saying we're in like a deep committed relationship together, and I'm still rocking with her. So it's really about you and your heart and what kind of person you are. When you're loyal, there's no way around that.
Okay. Let's read some of the comments. So Jen says, he stood with me through cancer, and I will absolutely stay with him through whatever. Now, if it was my ex, and we were still together, I would bounce just like you did me. Jen, you're horrible. Mark said, or Janine says, I survived cancer twice, although it was stressful. Mark was by my side. That's right. Mark says, this is a good choice. Mark said, what if they got AIDS by using a sting needle or through a blood transfusion? Would you still leave? That's different.
But what if they got the AIDS and you don't have it, but they have it, but you don't want it?
I wouldn't leave, though. You're right. That's different.
The real reason showing.
That's different. I wouldn't go anywhere, especially if that's how he got it.
Nobody's sick.
That's the same thing, to address the same question that, that Emily had. You know what I mean? Talking about that.
Speaking of, Emily just chimed in and said, then it would depend on how long we've been together.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
That's valid.
Yeah, that's absolutely valid. I'll take that all day.
Yep.
How about you, Kevin? I mean, it's your question. Where did it stem from? Have you ever been with someone who was physically ill and you had to stick by them, or were you ever in a position where you were ill and somebody left you?
No, I've never been in a situation where I was ill and left me. I mean, I've dated and had known of issues, you know what I'm saying? And because of the type of person that I am, when I saw this question, I was like, oh yeah, okay. I'm going to stay there. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't, number one, I wasn't raised that way, and I'm not built that way. You know what I mean? I was told by my sister that I have a tender heart. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a bad thing.
But to get to that heart, you got to go through
It's not a big deal.
You know, but because of the type of man that I am and caring of my partner, no, I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
standing guy, Kevin. We love you for that.
Mark said, remember them wedding vows, till death do us part. Emily said, we can remain friends, and I can still be there for you. She's holding her ground. Go ahead, Emily.
All right, girl.
Deborah says, I'm holding my man down. Larry says he'd stay. Teresa said, would you leave your child? Don't marry someone you don't love enough to stay through the hard times as if you would leave your own child. I agree. What she said, Mark. AIDS can be in your system for years, and they could have gotten it before the relationship. That's true.
I think we need to not ride the AIDS or the
Well,
HIV.
Well, you asked about it.
I mean, I know, but I'm
It's
just saying,
out there.
and for the purpose of the show, let's kind of bring it back to the meaty part of it. I mean, that's another end of the spectrum. I mean, because you can put it, the back
That's
end.
like-
Yeah,
like
they're
a kink
exploring
out.
all ends of it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Valerie said for better or for worse. Again, but remember, we're asking whether you're married or not. So I know everybody's hung up on the marriage thing, but we're asking for married or not. Amy says support my man. I already know he'll support me. There you go. Valerie says, but if I just met the guy, I might have reservations. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I would say even through AIDS, with my like-minded individual, we would just need to take extra precautions. And Mark said, what about mental illness?
Okay.
That's a good one. What about mental illness?
Well, yeah, that's.
What if they're just batch
well,
crazy?
I'll drop you off at the
know what?
see you on Tuesday.
You know what, though? I mean, on the mental aspect of it, my take on it is let me educate myself the best I can to be able to handle the situation.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
And I did the same thing in my situation. I started reading
Doing
different
research.
stories.
Yep.
I started joining groups. Why? I'm not the one with it, but I wanted to see people's perspectives and what they go through on a daily basis. So I was mentally prepared for what might happen, even though I don't think I fully was.
Right.
It was good to try and be 2 steps ahead. So now that when there's certain symptoms, I already know what's going on, and I'm not like, "What's wrong with you?"
Right.
I'm
Right.
like, I get it.
It's another famous phrase I have, a little preventative maintenance. You know what I mean? You kind of do your research, like you said, to find out, okay, well, this is happening, okay, so this is coming. You know what I mean? Let me be prepared for that.
Let me read some of y'all's crazy comments.
Uh-oh.
Erica says, for better or for worse, it's amazing how people act like worse will never come. You really have to love who you're with because you will be tested. Girl, say it again. Evie said, but if it has to do with cleaning up body parts, nah, you'll get a home nurse. I can't.
That was amazing.
Mark says, no, she's loco. She's loca. Let her go. Just kidding. Valerie says, I think it's different when you're married. It's very different when you're married. You know what? I have a blood disorder. I had a surgery 12 years ago, and the doctors, I'm not going to say they didn't do what they're supposed to, but I ended up with a lot of scar tissue internally that caused me to have major issues. It caused my body not to make blood on its own anymore. So I go through these things where I have to be in the hospital for a week or 2 at a time because my blood levels will fall so low because my body's not producing blood. And if sometimes when that's happening, when my blood levels are decreasing, I go through fatigue and I go through mood swings and I go through depression and I go through all of these imbalances, and it's really hard sometimes to take. And so my husband could have bailed left, like, that's
too much.
That's way too much.
Yeah.
But instead, he read up on it. He talked to the doctors with me. He stood by my side. And there's times where he's like, listen, I can't right now.
I mean, but you know what? That's just
and there's no medicine for it. I have to deal with this for the rest of my life.
A great man or a great partner is gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? If they are about you and about your relationship and about growing with you, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
No, they're not going nowhere. All right, so listen, keep those comments coming in. All right, this song right here that's coming up next has been requested for a long time. All right, so we're gonna go with a little Billy Paul, Me and Mrs. Jones, right here. Throwback Vibez, Theory of Romance.
Aww. Mark, that's sweet. I'm actually O positive also, so I can't get blood from anybody else but other O positive people. And as you know, our blood type is extremely rare, and sometimes that's very hard. So I have to plan my transfusions out like a month in advance so that I can get people to get blood or make sure that they have enough for me. So thank you. Jen says, disabled or even paralyzed, I would carry him around like a backpack if I had to. Mental illness I can handle. My son is schizophrenic, so mental illness is not my jam.
After this, you have pretty much like 3 minutes. I'm going to shave off that 46 because you're already over by the last song. But you'll have 3 minutes to kind of wrap everything up.
30 minutes?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so what's going to be the last song?
You can take off one of your songs, but I know how you know about your
What's the last song you got playing?
The last song is Millie, Loving You.
Oh, okay. Minnie
Riperton.
Ooh, that's a good one to end on.
Well, Minnie? Yeah.
So you guys will be done at like 57, but I'll still be here because I'll be waiting for your music to end to save your show and finish it up. So it's all up to you how you want to do it, but I know you like having
that. Our same opening is going to play at the end.
The intro?
Yeah.
Mrs. Jones.
Don't forget, you guys, our event at Sing's Roji Shop tonight is canceled. Our launch party is canceled. It is raining and hail and a bunch of other stuff. No, baby. Yeah. And I'll get you the new ones probably tomorrow so we can plan them out.
And you're going to take these out?
Well, actually, I want to replace the commercial that's playing now. We have a new commercial.
Okay.
And then we're going to add one more super to the mix. The other ones I'll let you hear, and we can decide if we want to trade them out later. What was I talking about? Oh, everybody loves this song.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Erica. What was I going to say? Any song with the word baby in it. I hate you, Mark. I hate you. I hate you. What were we talking about? I kind of went brain dead for a second. It's a good song.
It's a great song.
Okay.
If you can't lock it down after this song right here, you should have stayed home. You can't close the deal? You gotta go to bed alone.
Oh, okay, so I want you guys all to stay tuned next week for our announcement that's coming.
Next week?
Or this week. Stay tuned this week. I'm hoping I will have a definite something that I can actually divulge by the end of the day tomorrow. If not, we're going to have to wait till Monday.
Do I know about this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I mean, she said it so good. I was like, wait a minute, do I even know?
But I will give you a hint. We are growing again. And it's not a baby. But we are. We're growing again. The show is growing again. And, man, damn it, this year so far has been amazing when it comes to this show. And we can't thank you guys enough, man. I kind of get all emotional just thinking about the journey we've taken and how much we've accomplished over the last few months alone. And I hope you guys really like what's coming next because we're pretty effing stoked, you guys. Like, it's the perfect. You know when you're growing and you're like, oh my God, that's the perfect next step. It's that. Like, it's the perfect next step. Like, it fits so perfect. It fell together so perfect. But I can't wait. I can't wait to tell you. I'm having a hard time not telling you, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And hopefully that person will be ready so that I can say my piece really soon because I'm like gonna bust. But it's the perfect addition, and I think it's exactly what we guys need. Shut up! I don't have any fucking hormones.
Hit the share button.
Sharing is caring. You guys have not been on your sharing game today, by the way. And Evie, I am gonna get you a t-shirt. I fired the company. It is very serendipitous, Val. It fell together. It was so funny. It was on the suggestion of somebody, and we had a conversation. I'm really stoked. You guys have no idea how perfect I think this is. So I'm really happy. Okay, so but that's coming. Then a couple people held us to our word, and I got called out yesterday because the YouTube channel did not launch. But anyways, it's coming. it's been pushed back a little bit. But, you know, there's some things in the studio that were supposed to get put up that didn't get put up. And, you know, we got to work on finishing out the content. Because, you know, sometimes when you give the honey-do list and people don't do the stuff they're supposed to do.
It's been a very long week for me. Okay? But it's okay when she was going through some things, right?
Oh, wait, are you asking for me to cut you slack?
No.
Oh, okay.
Run this together.
I need you to address what to make you something. Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm going to. Listen. Okay, so that was the other thing. So not Mark. Oh my God. Becky and Evie, I owe you shirts.
You haven't got there yet?
I got into a huge fight. So I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm about to do this. I hate Vistaprint. I hate Vistaprint. I was trying really hard not to put them on blast, but they're who we ordered our shirts from. I don't like the way mine and Kevin's shirts came out, but we already had a credit with them, so we had ordered Becky and Evie's shirts, and I've been told that they were shipped 3 times. 3 times when I called, I've been told that our order got canceled because of non-payment, but we have a credit with them, and then they just never applied the credit. So I effing hate Vistaprint. So I got into a massive knockdown, blowout, drag-out call, which, by the way, I sat on hold for an hour and a half to talk to a manager. For the manager to tell me the same thing the rep told me, which was basically, I'm sorry and we'll fix it. So you guys are going to get your shirts. After this, though, first of all, I'm going to send you guys a little something extra with it for the weight. Second of all, we will never use them again. We do have a new printer on board now. We finally got a t-shirt company that's local that has way better quality shirts and stuff that we're going to start ordering. So I'm sorry. This does not feel good. I do not like it. We hold true to our word. So this is not... I tried to do custom ink, Val, but they wanted us to do like a massive order. I think the minimum order was like, I think it was $30 or something, but it was like a $400 order minimum, and they wanted a 2 to 3 week notice. So that just didn't work out for us. Shut up. It's not my Latina temper.
You guys continue to hit the share button.
People to act like business people. And yes, sharing is caring. So please share.
Share so we can order some more shirts.
We're going to run another contest, but I don't feel right about running another contest until I get Becky and Evie their shirts. So I'm working on it.
We've gotten 0.
Evie said if we get her the iron-on vinyls, she'll make them for us.
Wow.
By this time, we could have made a couple dozen. Trust. I feel you. It's so effing stupid. But, like I said, I'm going to order you guys a little something extra, and I'm going to send that with it for the weight, because that was just ridiculous. And as you guys can see, I don't like the way my shirt came out. The logo on the back was like stupid small, and that's why I ended up cutting up the shirt, because I didn't like it. Kevin's came out cute, though. But I don't like mine. I don't know why they came out different. Hi, Titi Chrissy. It's Reese and Kevin time. Mark, nobody ordered your shirt. She didn't buy one.
Well, he's, you know,
and you didn't
he's just now getting on here.
And you didn't even
You know what I mean? The first 2 or 3 months that we was on, he was nowhere to be found.
That's awesome, Val. I didn't know that, so we definitely got to talk.
What?
That she's worked in shirts for 10 years.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to be leveling that, leveraging that experience.
35 minutes, we snap.
You mean seconds. All right, we're about to close this show out, you guys.
What topic are we on?
We are closing out the illness.
The illness? Okay.
We love you too. And now it's time to say goodbye to all our throwback friends. Oh, you guys, I hate this time of the show.
So let me just recap on the topics real quick.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So it looks like, you know, everybody's, for the most part, if we had to go with a general direction, is, you know, people would stay.
Yeah, pretty much everybody said they would stay. They would stick it out. There was some outlining illnesses that would cause people to leave. But for the most part, in the most general term of it, everybody would stick it out. And I think that's what you kind of need to do, is stick it out. So, all right, you guys. Man, just to recap the day, check out OC Designz, OCDESIGNZ.com. She is here every other Thursday. So she was on today. She will be back not this coming Thursday, but the following Thursday, which is August 3rd. So look out for her on Level Up, our segment of our show. And what else, Kevin?
We are still waiting on the drinks.
Yes.
I haven't seen I have seen one. I'll take that back. I'm sorry, I've seen two. So there's been 2 submissions, and I think you gave them 4 weeks or something like that. You know what I mean? I guess they don't care.
We're gonna run this contest one more week. Mark, if you want your shirt, now's your time to chime in.
Yeah, but you don't even drink like that.
Well then too bad. Then make a Shirley Temple drink. But I'm gonna throw it up. I need you guys to submit your drinks. We need a Throwback Thursday, Thirsty Thursday official drink. We will do one official drink a month. So you guys need to get your submissions in. It's also how you earn a t-shirt. Person who gets their drink selected will get, not a t-shirt, excuse me. We said we were going to send you guys a cup. Yeah. So whoever's drink gets selected for the month will get a cup. So you guys got to start getting those submissions in, okay? I will throw it up on Facebook to remind everybody this week. Don't forget that tomorrow by 10 a.m. our show will be up on SoundCloud. So if you watch the live version because you want to hear the radio version tomorrow at work, it will be up by 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's what I'm talking about.
And y'all hold me to that because you have been. I got chewed out this week. It will never happen again.
I got your back.
I failed my own Business 101 taught by Level Up. Was my consistency missed the mark. We had some technical difficulties. I apologize. It won't happen again. But there we go. All right, we're going to wrap up. Check us out on throwbackvibes.com. Our site is almost done. It should be finalized tonight. And our event tonight at Throwback Thursday at Sing's Richie Shop is canceled tonight due to weather. So that's it. Those are our final announcements.
All right, that's what's up. A true lover's efforts and intentions are always consistent.
Oh, my God. And just remember, in order to give love, you have to get love, and nothing changes without love. We love you guys.
Good
night.
Good night. Have a good night. Be safe.
All right, you guys. I see some drink submissions coming on. Oh my God. Okay, all of you need to inbox those to me. Teresa, inbox it to me. Evie, inbox it to me. Mark, White Russian, inbox it to me.
Of course, White Russian.
We love you, lot of lady. All right, good night, you guys. We love you. This show will be up on YouTube tomorrow by 11. SoundCloud will be up tomorrow by 10 a.m. That's it. We love you guys. Becky and Evie, inbox me your addresses one more time, please. I'm going to order your t-shirts from this new company and not Mr. Print. So let me know so I can get those out to you, okay? We love you guys. Good night, guys.